To which, let's go ahead and roll for the means of initiative. Excuse you.
Yeah, I guess.
30, 20. I'll be back.
Sure.
I'm not going first or second.
Would you get a nat 1?
6. So with my initiative, it came up to like a 13.
Wait.
Correct myself there.
Oh my god.
It came up to a 9.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those nights when I crit initiative, you know it's gonna suck. 29.
29.
Yeah, so I get to go twice and take a nap before everybody else gets to do anything. Palladium games work it that way, where you have an initiative count,
Mm-hmm.
and like the dungeon master will start at 10 and start counting backwards, and you might go on 8 and 6 and 4 depending on what your agility is or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just a different way of handling initiative.
Right. To which, Stone Tiger, go ahead and introduce your character.
Okay, I am an elite mercenary, dressed in the finest of silks and bedecked with jewels and whatnot. I'm just an extreme warrior.
Good to note. I would say Torrin would be next, but we're going to go with Kaz for the moment.
Okay. Introduction correct?
Yes.
Go ahead, Kaz.
I forgot where we left off.
No, just introduce your character?
My character's Kaz, and I forgot where we left off.
Yeah, that's okay. Windtorn. There it goes. There goes that, that tinkerer.
What's up with the freaking Goosebumps Ravenloft music?
You guys are on the evil side, so I only figured this would be appropriate.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody was testing out their Halloween soundtrack.
Nah,
Well,
just
I
be
mean-
Baby Shark.
No. As horrifying as that would be.
Did you guys hear about that? I think it's Atlanta. To get the homeless to stop sleeping in the parks, they pump Baby Shark into the parks all night long.
Oh, that's horrible. I feel bad for him.
Hey, they got
If
the
it
homeless
worked.
gone.
Yeah, I bet. Torrin, introduction, please, real quick.
Now.
Yes.
Please?
Now.
Speak, you magnificent bird.
Don't make me swoop you.
Boobity boobity.
Birds of a feather.
Apparently.
Yeah, we can just skip that.
Alright. So, from my memory, last time you guys had left off, you had made your way accordingly out of a village. You had time-traveled, experienced the past, gained an item, made your way to a desert village, passed there through a jungle village, was harassed by invisible stalkers, and exited out and made your way to the West Kingdom of Drakes. And that's where we left off.
Which is totally the wrong direction, but okay.
Why is it the wrong direction?
Because weren't we supposed to go to the mysterious island first?
Well, that was only one lead. There was a lead up here in Drake's too.
You did also, in regards of, had an audience with a blind seer, essentially.
Yeah.
And she gave you the exact location in regards of it being in the kingdom of Zamor.
Right. And how far are we from there?
About 7 days travel.
At
6-7 days.
least a good hour walk.
So, I mean, basically we need to start heading in that direction, I guess.
Yep.
We have a mission.
Yep. Currently you are in the kingdom of Drakes, to where a ship is in order. Or in need of order.
Ah. Figures. I got a ship. Is it here? No. I want one I can carry in my pocket. I want that folding Viking ship.
I'm sure you could probably find that somewhere.
Alright.
I mean, if they can make a fortress, or a tower of mobile fortress, whatnot, I'm sure they can make a ship.
There is a folding ship. There was an artifact, a sword that turned into a ship too. Alright, so let's go to the harbor master and look for passage on a ship going to Zamora.
Don't we have zealots we can manipulate?
You do.
No, I'm saying we're in the past and we've seen the start of our zealots.
You got back onto the present time, but in a different location.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't think we're still in the past.
Nah.
Yeah, I think you might have been delivering a car or something.
Yeah, that was the time when you had to step away.
You had a call.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, you arrived to the means of the kingdom of West Drakes. Technically capital. With its mostly wasteland.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Humans are quite wasteful.
But it's also kind of they're living there because they're stubborn. There is nothing here.
From the means of what you can tell from around its fortress, whatnot, is all sorts of means of camps and essentially other means of buildings for the purpose of training. For you, as means of a mercenary, Stone Tiger, it is a case to where you know this place is the main military training grounds.
Okay. What does that mean for us, though?
In comparison, in regards of the Eastern Drakes, they're a lot squishier compared to the West Kingdom of Drakes.
Well, I guess what I'm asking is, are we, like, not supposed to be here? Is there some reason for that to cause us alarm?
Highest military training, as long with also great military siege weapons, with also magical means involved.
So it looks like they're attacking this city?
Nope, it's part of a
they're
training.
just training.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why most of their land in this region is wasteland, because this is the place where they do testing and stuff like that. Oh, look, we got a means of a ballista. Let's fire it off and put an enchantment on there that explodes on impact. See how well that
I
works.
cast exploding runes.
Yes,
On a
stuff like that.
crossbow bolt.
So, for means of danger in your guys' area, seeing as how you are currently standing in a wasteland, that could be a means of a primary target for experimenting.
Ah, gotcha.
That's a factor.
But I mean, they're not gonna like shoot at us for walking down the road going to town.
No,
That's what I'm worried about.
unless if they roll a nat 1 on perception before they fire it off.
No, that's not what I'm. I'm not worried about their aim. I'm worried about their attitude.
Attitude-wise, they are more...
They're from that other kingdom. They suck.
Right. Attitude-wise, you can tell that they are more calloused.
Okay. Well, sticking with the plan. Find the harbor master's office or work our way into town.
Sure, you'd be able to find one accordingly.
Try to get passage on a ship.
From what you can tell, is a means to where you do see a means of a gnome. From what you can tell,
second gnome I've seen in my life.
looks like he is also doing blueprints, drawing what you could tell possibly blueprints for ships.
Oh, he's one of those kind of gnomes.
To which he does look at you and goes, "Ah, welcome. Are you part of the means of the military?"
No, we're just some travelers trying to find passage to, what was the name of it? Zamora?
Kingdom of Zamora, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, oh, yes.
Hoping you might, being the harbor master, you should know which boats are heading that way.
Yes, we do have a couple of boats, whatnot. First, it'll be essentially 6 days travel, to which 3 days to get to the restock island. To which then afterwards, for restock purposes, to which then it will go into the Kingdom of Zamora.
Okay.
So 3 days and 3 days.
Restock Island. We need to get like those teleporting coins or whatever we had before that we could just put them at Restock Island.
You mean like how I made the teleporting portal?
Yeah, just go back there every time. Give us a good launching point.
Right.
How far away are we from the island that we started at?
The island that you started at?
Okay. More specific. Where our manor is.
How far are we from?
It would be a good, 6-7 days. Because your manor is... your manor is in Kingdom of Zamora.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason it was in a different place.
No, this is, that's where that island is we're looking for. Somewhere in Zamora.
Right.
When we first found out about the druid, there was a lead that went to this kingdom, but we have since had a fortune teller narrow it down for us.
Yep. To which the guy would tell you whatnot. All you have to do is pretty much head to the port accordingly, whatnot. You can pay for your ticket here if you wish, or you can pay for the ticket there at the port in itself.
Alright, I guess we'll pay down there.
Got it?
No. Know what ship.
Right. Well, if there is nothing else that you will wish from me in regards of conversation, I should get back to my work with the blueprints.
I'm gonna kind of look at the blueprints. Can I see what any of it is?
In regards of how it's written, can you... Trying to look here. Oh, yeah, he does do it in common. Alright. From what you can tell, it is blueprints for making advanced warships with mithril armor plating.
Holy frick. That is sick. I just wrapped a ship in iron. I just wrapped a ship in iron. In fact, in Zamora, my ship should be just about ready. Man.
What is his response?
From what he can tell you, whatnot, in regards of experimentations, in regards of this, we can only put it as plate, essentially, not actual, like, directly attached in the same way.
It seems like Mithril would be cost prohibitive. That's going to be an expensive job. How big is ship?
This is essentially for a means of between the size of a gully and a warship.
Oh, jeez.
To which, in regards of, thanks to the Kingdom of Maglution, that is actually able to mine a good chunk worth, and still able to actually produce a lot more. The Kingdom of West Drakeace has currently have actively 3 other warships with this attachment.
Holy cow! That is ludicrous. Are they ramping up for a war?
We are looking for the means of just expanding our military prowess to make sure that Drakeace is protected.
Perhaps your borders a little?
Essentially. But according to rumors, they're hoping to be able to use the land formerly known as the Kingdom of Nepheron as a next potential place for experimentation, seeing as how most of it is already a wasteland. But with the means of the Durakal and plenty of other issues over there, they're hoping to be able to give this land actually a chance to, well, grow.
Nice. Well, I won't take up any more of your time.
Sure. If you happen to come across any means of talk in regards of Mithril, we would be very much pleased, seeing as how Maglution was raided, in a sense.
Alrighty, we'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. See him as he goes back to work accordingly.
There's no way they're spending that much money on just defense. No way.
Agreed.
Things are about to kick off somewhere.
When their ships go down, we should...
They've got a veritable
reclaim.
army right outside there, training with siege weapons, and now they're making mithril-plated ships.
To which you did hear him or you did see in regards of his notes, familiar in regards of the design, equipped with particular crystals that would be etched in also your ship for flying capacity.
Seems we have competition.
Maybe I've started a trend. It doesn't seem like they would be afraid of me, though. I mean, I'm just one rich person.
Right.
There's a difference between one rich asshole and a kingdom. Rich asshole buys a boat. He's just a rich asshole. Kingdom buys a boat. They had a reason. They had a budget they were working with. They had to answer to somebody for what they spent it on. There is a purpose. And a paper trail, I'm sure.
Right. Would anybody like to make a perception?
Sure.
I know how to do those. Ooh, at least I thought I knew how to do those. I got a 17.
I got 17.
Okay. Alec, did you want to participate?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. No. Just no.
Just now. As far as you can tell...
Preoccupied with something else, it seems.
Yes, for the means, what catches both of your attention, seeing the means of this raven, right? Or is it a crow?
Me?
Yeah.
It is. Well, they're technically the same thing.
Technically, yeah.
No, they're not.
It's a raven.
It's a raven. From what you can see, the means of looking at the raven, it is currently looking down as a shadow seems to be passing by. For you guys, knowing where the shadow is probably coming from, looking up, you can see a means of a warship flying by.
Well,
Oh,
it
yeah.
seems they're already a little bit further than
Oh, they said
The
they
what?
had two of them down at. They said they had two of them over the other kingdom, or the other side of this kingdom.
To which, as far as you can tell, because you have direct experience with that stone tiger, it is equipped with mithril plate. All around except for the very rear side.
Interesting. I'll make a note of that.
So I wonder who they're going at war with.
Hard to say. I do kind of recognize these designs, though. Look a lot like the ship I commissioned. I wonder if they're worried about us.
It does beg the question.
Well, the future we'll have to wait and see how things fold out. There's definitely going to be conflict when our boss there gets what he wants.
Unless, of course, they know something and we're out of the loop.
Well, I mean, that one devil we let go went straight to a village and razed it to the ground. So, I mean, the cat's kind of out of the bag at this point. They might just be ramping up for defense, but for defense against something terrible, not an army.
It could be, but
Some growing darkness or something. Either way. So, can we get passage on the Metro ship that flies? 'Cause it'll be really fast over there. It's probably not going that way.
No. From what you can tell in regards to this ship, it looks like it's doing a means of patrolling. Maybe it's performing the means of training in regards of maneuvers.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, they're brand new ships. It's a brand new technology. They've got to learn the ins and outs.
Mm-hmm. To which you can see off into the distance of a second ship that is also flying by.
Yeah.
To which, as you can
And,
see it actually start tilting like it's almost going sideways. And all of a sudden, multiple cannon fire. And you can just see the dust in the air just begin to rise with clusters of cannonballs firing at the ground.
Wonderful. I think I need to take up a job with these guys. That's the safest place is on their side.
unless, of course, you happen to be their enemy, in which case we might be.
That's why I said I should join them now. Volunteer my services, be a commander of their mercenary forces or something. I mean, I am the Stone Tiger after all. Alright, so we make our way down to the wharf or whatever to one of the ships that guy suggested. Whichever ship seems like it's going to be the most comfortable.
As far as you can tell, there is a means of a Ticketmaster box where you can purchase your tickets.
I don't have an ATM card. Okay. Well, what? I mean, okay. So how much is it?
For a ticket for a single person, it is 4 platinum, 3 gold, and 2 silver pieces for a fancy ship
Per person.
per person.
So if we multiply that by 3, it's gonna be. It'd be 12 platinum,
Uh,
9 gold, and what was the other?
2 for 6 silver.
18 silver. Alright, so that sounds like.
No, total would be, because it's 2 silver. 6 silver.
Oh, I got you. Alright, so,
Just gonna point this out. Why are you calculating for 3 people?
because they're.
Natural habit.
Because you're a people sometimes, dude, and I'd rather not have to explain that to them when they come in and find you standing there. I'd rather just buy you a ticket, let you turn into a bird later.
Yeah, no. The likelihood of me getting out of this form is pretty low.
Okay, so.
2 tickets then. Being
Alright.
8 platinum.
As we're talking in the middle of the ticket booth, and the guy selling the tickets, like, what?
No, it's a vending machine. You heard him. It's a ticket window thing. I had to use my ATM card. Alright, so I give it 10 platinum,
Okay.
which should cover it all.
Yep, it will.
Check. Close enough. Give me my ticket. I heard there was a 2-drink minimum on this ship.
So that'll be 3 gold pieces given back. And 6 silver pieces given back.
Alright.
Guy points it out accordingly. And it is a fancy ship.
Okay.
Well taken care of, and almost what you'd figure a size of a warship for transportation.
Doubles as a troop mover.
And the guy asks you, so, to where are you heading?
The Kingdom of Zamora.
Sure thing. Stamps him accordingly, and tells you, well, as soon as it comes to time, just show this to the ticket master on the boat, and you'll be fine to go. And you'll have the free food accordingly, and drink. Enjoy.
Thank you. Woohoo! Free food and drink party.
As you enter onto the boat accordingly, you can see what looks to be a means of a few nobles, and from what you can tell, a few people also with medals on their chests, very well decorated.
Oh, shiny.
Shiny, you say?
Yeah. Yeah, mercenaries don't really do that.
Bird brain over here.
Let's see.
Look, plumage. As we walk by, I'm like, look, plumage.
Are there any very beautiful women on the ship?
Noble, of nobility.
Doesn't mean they're beautiful.
We're gonna be on this ship for 6 days. He's gonna have everybody on board turn into a damn vampire by the time we get there.
No.
Not everybody. We gotta have people
Just
working in
90%
daylight.
of them.
We gotta have a shift for the day crew.
Yeah, I would say you would be able to see one.
Is she with another man?
Appears to be so. One with what looks to be a means of a general.
So I'd give her a glance, and then continue walking past.
She would notice. Alright. And to where would you guys like to head? According to the means of the ticket, there is essentially a drawing for means of where your rooms are, to which, for each ticket, is labeled accordingly to where your designated room is.
Okay.
And also from where the, essentially the party room is.
At a nightclub.
As far as you can tell from the means of the size of this ship, it looks to be the means of 4 layers in total.
This is a very big ship.
Yeah, it's like a cruise liner.
Somewhere beyond the sea.
That's altitude would be proud.
The love boat.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it is for Marcus.
Uh-huh. Oh, goodness, what have you guys done? Anyways, so where
What
would you
have
like to
you
go?
done?
Oh, I hope we didn't violate a copyright by singing The Love Boat.
It wasn't 6 seconds long, so it's fine.
No,
Okay.
if you sing it, it can't be copyrighted.
That too.
That show was so long ago, it's probably open source by now, though.
Maybe? I'm not sure. Where would you guys like
Anyhow.
Elysium.
I mean, fair.
Oh, well, I think I will drop off whatever baggage I have in my room
to? Mm-hmm.
and make my way to the bar.
All right.
There are.
I'd go
there
to the
are
club as well.
generals to bother.
It's clean.
Okay. As far as you can tell from the means of on this ship, while there are also sailors about, you can see the means of soldiers stationed. These ones to be heavily armored, either with equipped as means of breastplate or plate mail.
You don't need to take a pumpkin.
And from what you can tell from looking at some of their weapons, whatnot, some of them have gems or a particular like orb on either the hilt or somewhere along the line of the blade, bottom end of the blades. While some of
Check it
them,
out, Cos. Anchors.
you can see the means of runes on their weaponry.
Oh.
Pat, pat, pat.
Could we identify any of them?
Pat, pat, pat.
Wait, you're pecking at the runes and jewels?
God, no. That would be stupid.
No.
I am on a certain tiger's shoulder, acting as his, parent.
And he's trying to contain himself.
No, the are enchantment. Orbs of enchantment.
Ah,
On the weapons.
okay. So he can tell what they are, or...
I have one.
No, I mean, you can identify what these weapons are.
No, I just know them are orbs of enchantment because I have one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we already kind of figured they were enchanted. We were trying to see if we could figure out specifics.
You'd need a mage.
Yeah.
I can roll against that for knowledge of it.
Okay.
It'd be
Arcane
really
knowledge.
easy to tell if we fought them.
What's that, Alec?
It'd be really easy to tell if we fought them.
They're not for sale. They're the guards' weapons.
Exactly.
Everything's for sale.
That's why I said they were a bunch of anchors. We could just have them. They'll sink right to the bottom of the ocean.
24.
24? Are you looking at the means of the weapons or the armor? Because some of the armors that you've come across do have runes on them as well.
Currently, I am looking at the weapons.
Okay. The ones with the gem is kind of hard to say, for instance, because you know those gems are a means to where they give random effects. As for a couple other ones that you have noticed, some of them are definitely magical. To case of almost considered rare qualities. Or sorry, more of the uncommon qualities.
So not super expensive, but worthwhile to look into.
I think it was just to keep us on our toes that knowledge was presented. Letting us know that, where else is this ship going? Just to, restock Island and end Zamora?
Yeah.
Huh. Why the hell are all these generals and stuff on this ship going far, far away?
Questions. Maybe you should ask them. If you
I don't
dare.
want to get locked up for asking the wrong question. I'm not stupid. I've played this game before.
What are they gonna do? Lock you up with your bird?
Well, no, it's not that, dude, but they can, like, I don't know, execute me for espionage if they think I'm trying to spy on them. You know, I'm just taking it in from a distance for now. I'm not going to start asking anybody nothing until I see people drinking. And I'm more
We're on a
interested in
flying
fighting
ship,
with
right?
them.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if you just turned, you would throw the balance off so bad that they can't recover it.
Just
If I
jump
could.
up and then turn into stone.
Oh, there you go. I was to stand by the guardrail and turn to stone. Jump up and down. But I'm just hanging out in this room trying to overhear conversations around me.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Same here, because all these generals have me leery.
I got a total of 25.
Ooh, I got a total of 28.
Nice. Damn.
Sure. Oh, wait a minute. This is listening. I have advantage on those. Woo! I got a... it's still only at 26. Only.
Alright. You do hear the means of what looks to be a means of a couple of lieutenants communicating with each other.
Okay.
Reading. From the
Most
means,
likely.
whatnot?
Most likely complaining about what's going on.
Nope.
Oh.
From what you can hear is a means of a case to where... Okay. Talking about means of whether or not it should be a good idea to join forces with the Kingdom of Zamora.
Oh, okay.
From what you can tell, they're both debating a little bit from between the two of where things could go wrong, but where things could go right. But it is a friendly conversation nonetheless.
Okay. Are they talking about to what end? Are they talking about aligning themselves to go against another kingdom or anything like that?
From what you can gather, this sounds like a means of military expansion with a agreement for some land. But whose land is questioned.
Oh, I don't know. there's only one other stop on the way to Zamora. Well, I mean, this is interesting, but it's not really our mission.
Alright. One of the things that probably would catch your attention is in regards of a question in regard starting of a means of a debate whether or not Nephron would be a good place, truly, for the means of testing their weaponry there instead.
Does someone already live there?
Zealot?
Oh. Definitely not. You don't want to do it there.
Are you saying that to them?
Are you saying that?
No. I'm just thinking of... Fucking little cat. Get out of my stuff. Alright. No, I'm just, making a note of it, mentally. Making a friendly note.
Okay.
I'm looking to see if, are there any of them generals in here with their shiny, medals?
You do see a means of one. Pudgy guy. Seems to be enjoying the means of very fine wine. And a pair of glasses, too.
Now, I mean, I have familiarity with military or whatever. Mm-hmm. Would I know what any of the medals are for?
For the one that's on him, most of the medals are referring to the means of his tactics. Bravery.
Well, I mean, like specific battles or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of which that you can tell for the means of battles with the Kingdom of Sanuk. And one of them that does stick out is in regards of the means of exploration, for which you can tell from rumors that you had heard and stuff, being confirmed with your sight, spying, a spy, on the Kingdom of Nephron.
Wait, what? That's what his medal is for, being espionage against Nephron?
Yep.
Well, we might have an issue.
Anything else?
I'd buy the general a drink, as well as the two soldiers.
Yeah, they're free.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know, I was thinking
about everything being free.
I'm gonna just act a little tipsy, you know, and kind of walk over to the general and say, my, those are exquisite commendations. Whatever did you get them for? If I'm right, he's gonna like talking about himself.
You see him as he looks at you and goes, and then gives off a big smile and goes, "Why, I gladly tell you, good sir. Surely you must be probably one of those, wannabe adventurers that want to be legendaries. Allow me to tell you the means of my exploits."
Absolutely. I'll sit down and act like I'm hanging on every word.
Alright.
Oh, jeez, thinking's in his head. He's one of those.
From what he can tell you, he has done a lot of battles in regards of in the Kingdom of Sanuk. One of his greatest things is in regards of his input for the means of 5 military units to perform a means of a strategy. While one acts as means of bait, the other 4 strike in a pincer, dominating 3 other units.
Yeah, but you got to commit a lot of troops for that. Or have a lot of... It only works if you have a huge force of soldiers.
From what he has explained to you, whatnot, he has taken one of the original units from that was given the frontal assault, which was down to like 5 people, and took a few other generals, whatnot, and used 4 platoons worth.
4 platoons. I'm gonna actually applaud him. Brilliant.
Starts to feel a little sick in his stomach listening to this.
You don't realize though, Marcus, I'm really poking fun at this guy.
Oh no, I know. It's
So
so
do
cringy.
I. It's supposed to be cringy.
And it's the fact that the general is falling for it when he's supposed to be a spy.
Oh, and that one? I'll point right at the one for espionage against Nephron. Whatever did you do to earn that thing?
He would tell you in regards to doing a means of a grand assault against Sinuk's Sinuk's grand champion, outwitting him.
That's what the espionage one's for?
He leans over towards you. How do you know that's considered an espionage badge?
Sir, I'm a mercenary by trade. I've been around soldiers my entire life, too. My father had a badge just like it.
Really? Intriguing.
Or at least my mother told me as much.
Uh-huh.
Never actually met him.
How unfortunate.
No lineage is how I ended up being a mercenary.
Okay.
But I do particularly well for myself. I bested a pit fiend in the arena just a few weeks ago.
Ah, that was you! I've heard tell.
Yes, I am Stone Tiger.
Ah. Nice to meet you.
You as well. But the Nephron badge, what was it for again?
They're more on the exploration, whatnot. Unfortunately, I was the only survivor for the means of my unit that came back alive.
Oh, tragic. It's a dangerous place for sure.
Can I insight that one?
Go for it. Do you have insight as proficient?
I'm an inquisitor.
Is that a yes?
That means that's my highest skill.
Okay.
I figured investigation would be better.
No, it was a case to where I was asking if you were proficient with insight to tell you whether or not to roll it, or you get the automatic success because you are proficient with it.
Oh.
Because I know that you're... Huh?
I have expertise in it.
Okay. Yeah. I knew you had expertise in it, but it's like, wait a minute. Just wanted to make sure it was that. So, yeah. With you being expertise in it, you could tell he's lying through his teeth. He is hiding it like none other.
Just gonna kind of whisper under my breath. Power.
What do you mean?
Like,
As he
just
whispers back.
low enough to where the person I'm sitting on shoulder with the nice acute hearing could hear. But not many others.
Coward.
from what you can tell with the means of your expertise with it, you can tell that the truthful part that he was by himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he sold out his own team.
But he had
Or
never
he-
had a team.
Or he never had a team. He's had a mission he can't elaborate on or doesn't want to risk elaborating on. But I'll bid him a good evening and look for. Is there like a rowdy bunch somewhere in here? Had a few too many, acting kind of assholes, you know.
As far as you can tell with it, at this point in time of day, no.
Oh, okay. It's still real early in the day.
Fairly.
Well, then, I guess, go to the dining room, kill time?
Essentially could, which is also the same room. It just has the table there off to the
Oh.
side for,
Like a buffet.
yeah, like a buffet type of thing.
Actually, something I'd like to do is kind of like walk around on the deck of the ship and look real hard behind us. Ain't no flying ships just a little ways behind us, is there?
As far as you can tell, no.
Okay.
I'm going to explore other floors of this plane.
Sure.
Dirigible, whatever.
Okay. You come
I'll
across
do
the
that.
means of a
I'll
room.
do that in a second.
Oh, okay. So, for you, Stone Tiger, as far as you could tell, in regards of looking behind the means of behind a ship, whatnot, you don't see anyone else following,
Okay.
as the ship is also taking flight.
Wait, I didn't think this ship was supposed to be a flying one.
You chose the fancy one. Fancy
right,
ones
but...
are actually capable of flying.
Oh, well, okay then.
As some people would think of it as probably the most safest in comparison.
You see, there's just questionable things going on here. For example, all these generals on this ship, they could be going to a peace summit or whatever, but normally a ship like this would have an escort.
Right?
There should be, I mean, there's military men on board,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't have a vehicle to, like, blockade while this ship escapes, which is a very basic tactic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like drawing aggro for your friends so you can get a clean shot.
Oh, yeah. I'm aware.
But, of course, this ship flies. That definitely limits threats.
Mm-hmm.
It's just curious. There's something definitely going on. Or about to be going on.
Anything else?
No, just hang out for the travel time and keep trying to overhear shit in the dining room and stuff.
Alright. In regards of overhearing stuff in the dining room, figuring with the same roll that you had rolled before, you do hear a means of conversation that the East Dracase is forming a means of an attack to the essentially what looks to be a means of a hunt for a kraken. Apparently, it had attacked one of East Dracase's prized warships. It managed to fend it off accordingly, but it made its escape. So, from what you can hear, they're sending out the means of 3 other of their prized ships to go hunt it down and take care of it.
Yeah, because I
I've
mean,
returned.
you've got all those ships to spare. That's ridiculous. A kraken. Damn. I could kill it.
Boasting much, are we?
Dude, I killed a pit fiend. If it's not a Titan, I'm not afraid. I don't know. Dragon, maybe. I'll be a little nervous around a big dragon, but for the most part,
Pretty sure a Kraken is considered a Titan.
yeah, that's why I'm not rushing right out after it. I told him that. I just said that was stupid. They're gonna go take 3 ships and feed them to a Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken's a Titan.
Yeah, they're gonna go feed 3 ships to a Kraken. Godzilla's gonna get involved.
Are you getting involved in the conversation or just listening?
Just listening.
Okay. In regards of one person did argue, it's like, are they going to be able to take on such a beast? It's like, well, with the means of their enchanted cannons, they should be able to.
I will interject here. How many cannons do those ships carry?
Last time I checked, from what I heard, them being the prized, a good 32.
Per side?
No, total. And then
okay.
ballistas on top.
Terrifying.
Well, that's what you get when East Drakeace announced its treaty with West Drakeace.
But ships like this change the face of war. Wars will never be fought the way they used to be.
Oh no, we never used to fight in regards of in air.
I mean, it's impossible for ground troops to defend against something like this. I saw a demonstration of the cannons firing while we were in Drakeace.
Yep. Because if there's anything in regards of our soldiers that are needing a little help in regards of thinning out the enemy, that's one way of doing it. And also this helps in regards of moving our troops a little faster as well when it comes to sieging into a kingdom. I mean...
Man, give everybody a ring of feather fall and you've got an airborne unit.
Essentially. Featherfall has become a little more common thanks to the Kingdom of Zamor.
It would be easier to make an exit on the ship and enchant that exit so that everybody stepped out had Featherfall till they hit the ground.
Essentially, that's one of the reasons why we're doing a means of conversating with Zamor. To which you do see another lieutenant smack his shoulders like, calm it down.
Oh.
Well, what is it what is the big build-up against? Why are these alliances suddenly so vital? Everybody was satisfied in their position, and now things are changing, and I'm just curious. I'm from Zamora. I have a right to be curious.
Well, of course, in regards of your kind.
I own an estate there.
Right.
Your kind.
My kind.
Well, in regards of you being citizens of Zamor, whatnot, it's only right that you hear what you are allowed to hear. Zamor being a means of a military continent that is set up on a need-to-know basis. But, for the means, if we can expand in regards of our war, we would do so. A gnome back in West Kingdom of Drakeace had this idea of a particular floating object that would create or send off these huge javelins that were about the size of, say, one of our catapults from the sky and onto, well, its designated target.
He's inventing guided missiles.
All it does is just drop from the sky going straight down.
Oh, okay.
Still working on some kinks in regards of it. They haven't even begun the means of the prototype. It's just simple conversation. I don't think it'll have any chance.
It's interesting nonetheless.
True.
It's a very, very... I can feel the change in the air. The world's about to become a different place.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it coming in the air.
Kind of got a feeling that the borders are getting ready to be redrawn, at the very least.
One could say that, whatnot, but at the same time, we're just making sure that we have good relations. Seeing as how Zamora's military, whatnot, has been indeed focusing on the regards of magical tactics.
What rank are these guys?
Let's see, lieutenants. I want to say top of my head, I want to say 3rd lieutenant.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say to him, well, in the interest of alliances, then I have a nice estate just outside of the capital city. While you're there in town, how about you guys can stay at my estate?
Oh.
It'll be as luxurious as this, I guarantee.
Thinks in head he's gonna be paying for all that.
Yeah. I've got money.
You could do a persuasion check for that.
If you require assistance, I can.
Yeah, I will probably need assistance in the persuasion department. Because I don't have any skill in it. What is it? It's off charisma, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I got an 8. They think I'm coming on to them. Hey, baby.
So I'd walk on over to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfectly fine estate. We bought it just fairly recently in time span, but it would be nice to essentially christen it with more visitors, because we haven't actually had time to have anybody else over besides us.
Okay.
And you can also go back to your homes and tell tales of our hospitality.
Alright.
It'd be good for both sides on it. And you want me to roll persuasion?
Yes, please.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they look at each other and... Well, in accordance with that, I guess that wouldn't be necessarily bad. For the means of your... Well, we would definitely don't want to be disrespectful in regards of your home.
And, we should extend that same invite to our friend, the portly general.
Can he hear this?
He's off far side of the room.
I have no problem with it as long as you are willing to manage it.
Absolutely.
He would tell you in regards of in accordance with this. Yeah, probably could. Let a few people know.
Yep. They're higher officers or whatever are welcome to stay at my estate.
Oh, I'm sure they'll probably appreciate that, to be able to see some of the people. Of course, I wouldn't expect all the generals to participate.
Understandable.
Some of them do have...
those that are interested. I'm even going to throw a gala for all of you.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
My house has not been properly christened. It needs to have a big party.
Well, we'll definitely take that in consideration when we arrive. Then you said that was within the capital?
Just outside the capital, yes.
Just outside the capital. You wouldn't be meaning in regards of the coast of Zamora?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Definitely would be about a week travel from there.
Oh, wait. That's not the capital?
No, that's the coast.
Oh, I thought that was the capital. Okay, never mind. Then this whole thing's rescinded. There's no point.
Not necessarily.
I mistook my home. Oh, well, I mean, they're still all welcome to come visit.
Yeah.
We'll extend it as a visit instead of come stay there or whatever. But yeah, and I will still plan to throw a gala.
Yeah, we'll be sure to send a messenger accordingly, so that way you and your household can be prepared. And we'll be sure to get a roster accordingly, so that way you know how many of us will be attending.
Thank you, I appreciate it. RSVPs are always a useful tool.
Very.
It shall be quite the feast.
I'm sure.
Okay, and I don't really have any plans for the rest of this ship ride unless something significant happens. I mean, somebody challenges me to a fight or something.
Let's see.
Maybe one that drunk the underlings.
No, that somebody on board already knows I'm Stone Tiger. None of these guys are gonna try to attack me just out of being drunk.
And you're saying this out loud?
Huh? No.
No. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not picking a fight with nobody.
All right.
Not yet.
Unless I have to. You know, like cause a distraction or something for my friend to grab some shinies.
Right. Okay. Anything else in particular for the rest of you?
Well, I'd be checking out the other floors.
Alright. Sending down one floor off to the distance, you can hear an interesting sound.
So are we on the 4th floor?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What can I inquire as to what the sound is?
Something rotating, creating squeaks and other measures.
I would walk towards it to check it out.
You come across a means of a door. Singular door. Unless if you would like to roll for perception.
Oh, I can do that. $13 plus 7, so 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Above the door, you can see a means of a sign that says the engine room.
Kind of weird, but you never know. Take a look inside just for the hell of it.
Alright, you go to try to open up the door accordingly, and it is locked.
Oh well. Continues down the hallway.
This is considered the backside of the ship.
Yeah.
Essentially does make a U shape, which has another staircase that is going upward.
Goes up that staircase.
Alright, as far as you can tell with the means of this floor or whatnot, looks to be the means of some rooms. Sorry. These are pretty much where the sleeping quarters are. For guests.
For the staff. Oh, for the guests?
Yep.
So it's basically the service elevator.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm saying that's that what it basically is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Goes back down and continues going around, checking the floors out.
Okay. From what you can tell, the means to where there is the dining room, there is the kitchen. There is also the means of nosing about accordingly to where there is what looks to be the staff's sleeping quarters with its hammocks. From what you can tell, being 3 high. You do come across one from on the main deck to where there are 2 guards stationed accordingly. Both of them in full plate armor.
Well, I'm just walking casually, so
Mm-hmm.
I just walk up to him. Well, walk up to it. See if any reaction happens.
Far as you can tell, whatnot, they both simultaneously have the means of their glaives blocking the doorway. To which one asks you, is there something that you need?
No, just passing the time, exploring the ship.
Off into the distance, you can hear a means of...
Okay, concerning the auto quality. Is that human screams?
that is considered what sounds more like a battle cry.
It's a party going on.
To which the guards would tell you, yes, upstairs there's a little bit of a brawl going on.
Oh? Oh.
Sailors are looking to ease some tensions, so they're fighting amongst each other.
My interest is piqued.
Is anybody able to join in?
As far as I'm aware of.
I'll have to let my comrade know about that.
Alright.
So, if it's permissible, what is behind the door that is so guarded?
This is the captain's quarters.
Ah. Alright. Well, oh, go ahead.
If you'd like to speak with the captain, you'll have to wait after he has his meeting with a couple of the generals.
Very well. And so, he'd bid him adieu and head back towards where Stone Tiger is.
Okay. Alright, into the means of the dining room, you can see Stone Tiger, I'm guessing, probably eating.
Would you like to have a bit of fun? As he would
Yes, this
talk to
place
you.
is dreadfully boring.
Agreed. It appears that some of the crew is having a brawling pit, and I thought you might be interested.
Ah, stress relief. I doubt they'll let me play, but it might be fun to watch.
Well, if we don't mention who you are.
The word's already out.
Only
I
to
told
the
somebody-
general.
Yeah, I'll guarantee you the word is out.
Well, we can try nonetheless.
Okay. Let's go check it out.
I can simply make a claim of I have a companion that could be any of your men.
If John would have let me, I could have just, had my way.
Let you with
But
what?
no.
Let you with what?
That's too powerful in this game, it seems.
Oh, there
What's
you
too
go
powerful?
again. You and your shenanigans. You know better.
So, I would direct the two. Well, actually, I would guide the two to where it's at.
Essentially. You come up to the very top of the means of this ship, accordingly, to where you can see the means of what looks to be ports for ballista attachments, but instead of there being ballistas, they are actually set up for spyglasses. Among the which, in the middle, you do see a means of crowd of sailors cheering accordingly.
I think we found the place.
Looks that way.
So, do I see a means of bookie?
You see a person what looks to have 3 crates stacked up like a pyramid type. And from what you can tell, he does have a means... From what you can... Alright. From what you can see him doing, he's pretty much announcing with either one arm or he's announcing with the other arm and who is the victor in regards of this fight.
So I would go up and ask him,
Okay.
is anybody permitted to fight in this little gathering?
Anyone who's willing is willing.
What if I make a wager? Is betting permitted?
Technically, betting is not permitted, as long as the captain doesn't see it.
Can I bet on the other guy?
I'll make a bet that my comrade could beat anyone here.
Him? That guy?
Let's see, I'll go with 5 platinum.
Pointing at the guy next to you, whatnot, to which being Stone Tiger.
Me proceeding to look around.
That guy? Mr. Stone Tiger right there?
Problem.
Since it's out there, I'd say one and the same. It'd be one hell of a spectacle.
Right.
And I put a ample wager for anybody willing to make their name.
You see him as he turns off and looks to the crowd and it's like, hey, we have Mr. Stone Tiger here. Anybody want to take a bet against him? Or better yet, a brawl against him? As far as you can
Everyone
see.
just kind of like looks around and goes, nope.
Everybody's like, well, I guess we're done for the night. They're heading downstairs. And
To which you do see a person off to the, essentially one person. He raises his hand. He goes, ooh, how about a case to where 3 versus him? To which another person goes up, I'll jump in if we can add one more person. To which 2 more jump right in and say, yeah, I'm up for that. 4 against 1?
that sounds familiar.
Are you wanting to do this?
Are they
Talking
just
to Stone Tiger?
regulars? I want to establish their strength real quick. I mean, are they like, they're just soldiers from the ship?
These look like the means of sailors, to which from the means of their expressions, they are thrilled to take up a challenge against you from what you can tell as means of, in military perspective, a friendly game, soldier to soldier, having a good time.
Yep. Fair enough, then.
And what would be the wager?
It's like, well, us sailors don't get a whole lot of pay, but we're all, I'm willing to put a gold piece in.
That's a mighty fine stone you have there. Would that be up for possible grabs?
Stone?
Looking at the stone for his sword.
Ah. He would tell you, it's like,
I'll put up 1 platinum against it.
I don't really know. If the captain sees me without this, I could walk off the plank with that. So I'm going to have to say a hard no to that, unless you want to do a gold piece.
Very well.
Okay. As far as you can tell, for the means of these soldiers, they look like a mixture between strength base or dex base.
Okay.
Do note, the bird's still on his shoulder.
To which
They're
he
not carrying weapons, I suppose, right?
they do ask you, would you like to do this in regards of in weapons or non? In a brawl.
Well, I don't see the point. I don't see the point in any of us ending up maimed. I'll take my scimitars off and hand them to Marcus.
Alright. Soldiers would agree accordingly, whatnot, to which they would pass off their weapons.
I mean, it's supposed to be a friendly game. We're not trying to kill each other.
No. But the
Well, I mean, I
soldiers
guess
would
even
tell
with
you.
weapons.
Yeah, the soldier would tell you whatnot. We do fight with the means of sparring with swords and other weapons. We have no
Very well
problems
then.
with it.
Very well then. You guys want the full experience? I'm gonna need these.
Alright, to which they will turn around and reclaim their weapons, to which, as far as you can tell from these 4 sailors, they are ecstatic.
I'm gonna do that whole fancy, like the butterfly swords.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'll place your character accordingly right here, so that way you have. And. Oh gosh, where are they? From what you can tell. Grab the other pieces.
Little does he know that if he does win, I'll still be giving him a platinum, because...
They earned it.
Where's that last one?
Sure, I don't know.
You know what? I'm just gonna use this guy. 4 against 1. Ooh.
This use up some of the energy Tiger has built up.
Been stiffening up, sitting around too much. Getting too fat from wine and bread.
We're gonna need to name him Tony.
They're great.
Alrighty.
Great.
So it's Stone Tiger. Now, just so that way I am aware for the means of turn order, Torin, would you be participating?
Oh, maybe here or there, maybe just taking things off them.
Just
Okay.
as necessary. He's
Right.
planning to loot the bodies.
Alright.
They just might be getting a good sense of death from this bird.
Okay. So I'll keep you within the means of initiative then. To which? That's a 2. That's a 7. That's a 20. And a 22.
Okay.
So Stone
No.
goes first. Then 2 of my guys. Then Torin.
No.
Then 2 of my guys.
We're gonna track damage like it's regular damage, but we're not actually hurting each other. Is that what
Yes,
we're doing?
it'll be
Okay.
It'll be considered subdue.
Gotcha. Okay.
When you hit 0, you drop unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tiger out, rush that light-colored guy at the top there,
All
and
right.
do my pounds.
10, 15, 20. Alright. And I gotta make a strength save, is it?
Yes.
Alrighty. And he's got.
Just gotta do 14 or better.
I got an 18 and plus.
Yeah. You're good. But he's still, I still do damage, I think.
Or do you have to hit, then I roll accordingly?
No, it's just I rush. As long as there's 15 feet of distance between us.
Yep.
And, oh, no, yep, I do have to rush and then hit with a claw attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go for it. That's why we ask the questions.
Yep, so my 2 claw attacks are 19 and 18
19 and
to
18.
hit.
So that's definitely going to hit him. Pull Barbarian. And he does make his save, so I believe you still do damage.
Yeah. So 19 altogether.
19. Alright. He's still up.
You said barbarian. Wait, what? That's not a sailor.
Yes, he is. He's a sailor who happens to be not quite intelligent as others.
Conan was a pirate.
Still
Conan
a sailor.
Was a pirate for a really long time. I'm pretty sure there was a boat involved.
Pretty sure. I think there was. I can't remember. Something tells me, though. Anyway. You see the means to wear. One of them... 5, 10, 15, coming from the means of behind.
Yeah, get your little flank on.
Yep. To which, reading here accordingly, I need you to make a dex save.
Dex save? Dirty 20? Oh,
Dirty
no. Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Your cat-like reflexes dodge out of the way from him trying to make a trip attack. And number 2, 5, 10. You see him, with the means of his spear and short sword, make an attack against you. He is in your line of sight, so... First one being a 9 to hit.
No.
Fit 13 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. So between the means of his spear... Yep. Between the means of his spear and also his short sword swinging about, they both missed you. Torin.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold action here.
Alright, what are you holding action for?
If one of them slips up, kind of just like give him a good knock. Try to knock him down.
Okay.
You just fly out in somebody's face and be a jerk, man.
Yeah, literally.
Just
Okay.
poop on him.
Alright. Mr. Barbarian's turn. He is making his attack accordingly. With his greatsword. That is 12 to hit.
No.
To which he makes his quick swing. That would be a nat 20.
Ouch.
Advantage.
Yeah, I have a cloak.
Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you for reminding me.
Alright, that comes up to 21 instead.
It still hits.
Alright, at least it's not critical.
A crit.
From the means, 2d6, because it's a great sword. Come on.
Alec waifu.
What?
Your wife.
What about it?
She had a question for you.
11 points of slashing damage. With the addition of 1 point of ice damage.
Okay, so it is a magical attack.
Yep.
So I took 12 altogether.
Yes. That'll be the end of his turn. To which you do see the means of the last one. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one is out of your sight range. And he is holding a spear and a short sword as well. Which is straight roll. So, 18 to hit with the spear.
Just hit.
That'll be 4 points of piercing.
Is it a magic weapon?
It is.
I didn't know I was fighting the elite.
And the last one is a nat 1.
So he just threw his sword at the other guy?
Yeah, my rule still applies for me, so let's see. Well, that's a 5, so plus his other stuff, yeah, that's not going to hit. Alright, top of the round. Stone.
Taking that sword, by the way.
Mine. Alright, so I'm gonna smile at all of them and say, I don't want to disappoint you. Go stone. Hit the
Alright.
slow.
Alrighty. Oh. Switch your thing out. Alright. And what's the DC for
17 wisdom.
17.
Yep, because they're all within 10 feet.
First 2 failed. 1 succeeds.
Okay.
To which, because there's 3 fails, I'm just going to put it on this guy. That is the one that succeeded. And that will be the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my action. Wait, do I get this? Is that considered? No, never mind. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All
Alright.
right.
Half movement, either an action or bonus action, to which the one that made it save, he is flanking you accordingly. So that's straight, making 24 to hit. And for him, what is he using? He is using a longsword. D8, please. Thank you. So 8 points altogether, plus plus 1 point of fire damage.
Okay. So 9 points altogether.
Yep.
Okay. Is that everybody?
That's for that's for the
For
one.
now.
Yeah. The other one is attacking. It's in your field of vision, so disadvantage. That's a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, that's it for his turn.
So top of the round.
Torin.
Okay. I know where we are now.
Yeah. Pecking whom?
Let's go with the guy with the longsword.
Alright. I'm gonna put you right there. Alright, roll for a hit.
Oh, dear Lord. I'm sorry, John.
Critical.
Yep.
Alright, roll that damage.
My bird just hit that guy in the face with his pecker.
So that's 11 piercing.
Uh-huh.
That is definitely the roll.
Okay.
Because Because I don't think I can double sneak.
Not sneak.
So let's see. That would be 7 on the sneak.
Okay.
And DC 14 con save.
15.
Wonderful. Yeah, I can't stop that thing, so
Stop what thing?
the poison.
Oh,
It's
right.
always gonna be there.
Right. I get it. Do I still suffer half damage from the poison or no?
No,
Okay.
I do not believe so.
Alright. So from there, that would be it for your turn then?
Yeah.
Alright. Mr. Barbarian, who is slowed, will use his action to attack. Wow, that's 21.
Still disadvantage.
Yep, thank you. That makes 19 instead.
Still hit.
Alright, that's going to be 10 on the slashing. And 2 for the ice.
Okay.
That was the Barbarian, last warrior, which he's, going to be attacking once, and he's in your line of sight, to which, disadvantage. Yeah, that's a 2, so you. Your turn.
Yeah, the line of sight doesn't have anything to do with them getting disadvantage.
Well, no.
No,
I
but
have that cloak.
makes it so if they get advantage or not.
Yeah, it makes it into a straight roll. Like the 1 is able to.
Oh, because he's flanking?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which essentially would
Gotcha.
give him advantage, but because you have the Cloak of Displacement, it's a straight
It's
roll.
balanced out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that light-colored barbarian is about to catch 2 slams.
Go for it.
Oh my. One is a 19, and one is a natural 20, which becomes a 25.
Both hit.
Alright, the 19 does 18 damage.
Okay.
The critical, oh my, 38 altogether. Wah, wah.
Alright. That knocks him right out. Alrighty. So take out that. Take out that one and take out that
And
one.
smile at the rest of them.
Alrighty. Longsword. He's got his attack accordingly, being out of sight. That straight roll making a 23.
Not this round. Just kidding.
Making 7 points of slashing, 4 points of fire.
And really neat sparks on my stone when they hit.
To which you are seeing him perform a means of an action surge.
Aw.
Yeah, no. That's a 10.
I will be back. You can continue without me.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
I have
As
a
for the.
question about the action surge.
Yes.
Can I do my multi-attack twice if I use my action surge?
Gives you one more attack, as far as my understanding goes.
Yeah, but one of my actions is a multi-attack, which lets me do 2 slams.
This is true.
I think what it is I'm basically just clapping my hands together on their head. Wham!
I mean, that's one way of looking at it, but I also see it as a means to where it is considered the monster's point of view as multi-attack, or extra attack.
Alright, that works too. How does extra attack play into it, though? Because I have another attack now that...
So if you attack, that means, if memory serves, if you attack twice, then use your action surge, you should be able to get one more hit in.
Okay. And because I have 2 attacks per round, how does that figure into this?
That should equal to 3 attacks then?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how they track this, because it's listed under actions, multi-attack. The golem makes 2 slam attacks.
Right. To which is basically the equivalence of extra attack. Allowing you to, like, be at that particular level, that, what is it, level 5 for fighter? Expectancy?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, whose turn is it then? Still theirs?
I think it just became yours.
Because I was trying to figure out if I could hit him more.
Right. One more. The second guy would try to make his attack on you, to which he has disadvantage. Yeah, that's not going to hit. Torin's turn. Skipping Torin. Because I don't know what he would do. To which... That one's slowed, so he's only able to do the attack. And line of sight, so he gets disadvantage. That is a 10 altogether, so yeah, that's a miss. Top of the round.
Top of the round, Mr. Longsword. Oh, ouch, that poor guy. I got a... I'm sure they're both hits. I got a 23 and a 19.
Both hit.
Alright. Oh my. 26 on the first one.
Sure.
And 13, 15, 21 on the second one.
He is definitely knocked out.
Numbers now. Wham wham!
Alrighty.
He felt that.
For a second, and then he went to sleep.
Alrighty. And that's it for your turn?
Yeah, well, so action surge would just give me one more attack, right?
Right.
Then I'm going to go ahead and action surge on the next guy in line there.
Okay.
Might as well use it. Ooh, 19 on the die.
That'll hit.
I gotta expand my critical. On my slam attack. 12, 18 altogether.
18, alright.
He definitely knows he got walked.
Oh, yeah. To which it's there too, and they're both considered slow because they've been failing their saves. And that is wisdom, right?
Yep.
Okay, I've been doing it right then. To which they're both going to make their attacks on you. Disadvantage for the first one. That's going to be a miss with 11. And as for the second one, that's going to be a 10 for that one, to which you are going to see one slowly move. 15, 17.
He can't do that. He can either attack or he can move. He can't do both.
He can't do both?
No.
I thought he had half movement.
If he moves, he gets half movement.
Right.
But if he moves, he can't attack.
Is it? I thought you had either one bonus action, you lose your reaction.
I don't got my book right here handy. Oh wait, there's one. What did I just got? Let me look up slow real quick.
Sure.
I should just keep the spell, put that spell card in my thing.
Let's see.
Alright. Slow. You alter time around you. An affected creature's speed is halved, and it takes a -2 penalty on AC and dexterity saves. And it can't use reactions.
Is
So
that from
one
your
guy
spell
wouldn't have been
list?
able to-
Or is that from your
it's
Stone
a
Golem?
spell-like ability. It's Stone Golem.
Alright, Stone Golem is worded a little differently. The golem targets one or more creatures it can see within 10 feet of it. Each creature must make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw against the magic. On a failed save, the creature can't use reaction, its speed is halved, and can't make more
than one.
Yep, one attack on its turns. In addition,
the creature can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, but not both.
correct. And the effect lasts for 1 minute. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. I might be thinking of an older version of the thing, too.
That's very well possible. But yeah, he still gets his 15 feet of movement. And as for the other one's staying right there accordingly. He made his attack. He's only able to do one. So, your turn.
Alright.
As for their saves, one failed. The other one actually succeeds with a 17.
Alright, so the guy that's not slowed anymore, he's my target.
Yep, which is the one right in front of you.
Dirty 20, and... Uh-oh. That one's only a 12.
12 does not hit. Dirty 20 will.
Okay. Alright, come on, max damage. Not even close. 17 plus 6 is 23.
23. Alright. Their turn, to which the slowed is making his attack. Considered flanking, so straight roll. Hit 10. As for the other one, he's just going to stick there. Yeah, he doesn't make that save. As for the no longer slowed one, he's making his attack. He is in your line of sight, so that's going to be 13 altogether to hit.
Okay. Does not hit. Sorry.
Does not hit. Okay.
I have an 18 armor or 19 armor class currently.
Right. So his attacking with his offhand weapon, being the short sword.
You mean the one that I'm currently holding?
No.
Just didn't he pivot into his...
He didn't throw it, he just tried to hit his buddy instead. I said he threw it, John didn't.
I thought he threw it.
No, he just tried to cut his friend.
Yeah. To which that's a 7 to hit, so nope. Alright. Stone Tiger, you're up.
Alright. That dude that moved to flank, or no, the guy that's not, One's still slowed, right?
Yes.
Alright, the one that's not slowed. A 15 to hit?
15 will hit.
And an 18.
18
So
will
both
definitely
slams
hit.
him. Ooh, that's a little closer to max damage. 18 plus 6, 24. And the second one is also 24.
24
So
and
48 altogether.
He's knocked out.
Wow.
Alrighty. And that's it for your turn?
That's it from. Well, wait, no. Yeah, that's it for my turn. I don't have another action surge or anything.
Right. Okay. To which, you do feel a means of surge of magical arcane within you. Your recharge has gone back. For slow.
Ah, gotcha. Dude saves, I slow him again.
Right. To which, for him, he is going to make his attack. Pretty sure you probably turned to look at him, so he's got disadvantage. Oh, wow, look at that. 13, 13. So grand total making... So 19 altogether.
19 hits.
For the means of his spear. That's going to be 3. And that's essentially it, and it is magical. It's got a +1 factor to it.
Okay.
And he's still slowed. Does he make the save? Nope. Your turn, Torin.
Is there only that one guy left?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty brutal up to this point.
Heck.
Okay.
Oh. 21.
21 will hit.
That is 8 piercing.
Okay.
And 11 on the sneak.
Okay.
So obviously he's not expecting the fucking bird to do anything.
I don't know, you saw you attack his friend.
Yeah, I mean, but he is focused on you.
I would be.
DC 14. God save.
DC 14. Oh, 14 on the mark.
Ooh.
He started to feel a little sick.
To which... Shoot, lost my order. Believe it is his turn? Nope,
I
yours.
think it's my
yours.
turn, yeah.
Yours.
Alright. Smashy, smashy. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
And a dirty 20.
Yep, both of those will hit.
4, 18, 20, 24 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, maxed it, not even close. 23 for the second one.
He's
I
knocked
guess
out.
it's close. Wow, wow. Revert back to my hybrid form.
Take that.
This was fun.
To which you can hear the means.
I'm gonna help them back to their feet and make sure they're not like missing teeth and shit. We were completely non-lethal, so they should only be down till the end of the fight.
Heavily bruised, but that's about it.
Yep. Shake hands, high fives.
Mm-hmm.
We
They're
should
all...
go drinking.
Huh?
I said slap butts.
Tighten up. We should be drinking.
To which, as far as you can tell, everybody seems pretty ecstatic, even the ones who had lost whatnot. Feeling, from what you can tell, looks like they're honored.
That's going to be a story going around for years on this ship. Yeah, Stone Tiger. 4 of us thought we could take him. Not even close.
I mean, they did do damage, but nowhere near enough.
Oh, yeah. Not enough. They did 37 to my rock form and almost, 16 to my other form.
16? Okay.
Yep.
So not too bad for a group of 4.
Yeah.
No.
To which, for the means, whatnot, while Stone Tiger is getting people up accordingly and everything, Stone Tiger, you can see the means of a general.
Uh-oh.
To which, for you, Kaz, you can see his, essentially, his lady. To which he does gaze at you accordingly. To which, gazing back, given a means of a whisper to the
What's
general.
he saying? Oh.
You see the general as means as he averted his gaze, to which then he takes a couple steps forward, looking at you, Stone Tiger. It's like, you fought in the means of the arena.
I did.
Very unfortunate that you lost in regards of the last battle there, but we do recognize the means of military prowess that you are able to perform. You were indeed outnumbered, after all.
And not in control of my own character.
Hint, nudge, nudge. Circumstances, man. Circumstances.
Alright. So, I mean, you can't entice me to give me a job or anything. It's not like I couldn't even be tempted with, like, the rank of general or whatever. I have more money than your kingdom.
I'm sure the money is probably questionable, whatnot, but for the means of possibly some work, you are, by means of how you look, a means of a mercenary.
That I am. And I mean, absolutely honored, bound to at least hear you out on a job if you have something for me.
Yeah.
Where is this woman during this conversation?
You see her as she is standing about, like,
Googling you.
10 feet back, because the general made a couple, essentially 10 feet forward to talk with Stone Tiger.
He farted and she didn't want to smell
I'd
it.
approach her.
Hey, baby.
Okay. She would greet you politely.
Hello, madam. How are you this evening?
Why, I am doing quite well. And how about you?
I am doing exquisite, and I must say that you are quite scrumptious in that dress of yours.
Thank you. I greatly do recognize the means of a compliment.
I meant to talk to you earlier, however, it appeared that your man is a bit overprotective of you.
More like a puppy waiting to seek my commands.
Well, if it would not be too forward, I would like to invite you for a drink later.
I don't see why not. I mean, it is, after all, a means of a friendly conversation.
All right. So I'd bow, and until such a time, I bid you adieu.
I bid you adieu as well. But before you leave, what room should I find you in?
I would name off our room.
209, which is yours.
Did I miss anything?
To which she would tell you, then I shall maybe find you there.
Perhaps.
Alright. From the means of the ongoing conversation for Stone Tiger and this general here,
Yes.
for the information, apparently Zamor has lost means of control for the eastern side of their country.
Really?
Yes.
Overrun by orcs or something?
Bandits, essentially. The people just upped and revolted and went lawless.
Horrible. Nothing a good show military force can't fix.
Zamor is capable of doing that on their own. There's just two factors, and you can choose which one. I'm sure that Zamor would gladly pay you. If not them, I would. On the far side of Zamor, there is a mansion, essentially abandoned. Rumor had it is that there was a person there who was quite knowledgeable in regards of the magical crystals that give the means of flight. Essentially, what I want you to do is try to find the means of that journal. Or anything in regards pertaining of something of that degree. Either that, or seek the means of the temple that is on top, that is restricting Zamor's troops to reclaim their home entirely.
Okay.
The temple is filled with the means of monks. They have essentially been always, well, independent. Claimed the mountains for themselves, and has been pushing back the soldiers of Zamor.
Tragic. Now, let's discuss the reward side of this aspect. What would be in it for me?
Well, in regards of the budget that we currently have, we can definitely pay you the means of, well, depending on which one you would like to do. If you can take care of that temple of monks, however the case might be, we would indeed reward you with the means of 75 platinum. Or, if you go after the means of finding, essentially, if it's a journal or any particular evidence of the old technology in that old abandoned manor, we would indubitably be very gracious with the means of 165 platinum.
Huh. That's,
Listening on to this.
And with the
Yes.
means of you being mercenary whatnot, I'm assuming with affiliations of Restock Island, either or, we would accommodate you with the means of electrum pieces.
what do those do exactly?
Electrum pieces, if you have an item that costs you 5,000 platinum, presenting a means of trade with an electrum piece will take out a 0, making it 500 platinum instead.
Gotcha. Now, that is An interesting prospect for sure. Do I have to commit right now? I mean,
Well, I mean, if you're able to take the job now, letting us know simply that you are able to simply participate.
I'll do what I can. I'm gonna go check it out.
If you go check it out and just provide the means of information, you'll be rewarded then. Otherwise, you can continue about your business accordingly.
Gotcha. Side quest.
Essentially.
Out of character, if we do the mission for finding the notebooks and whatnot, I'd be making copies of them.
Yeah. Or telling them that we didn't find anything.
Because then we can sell them once we've gotten the reward. We could sell those to their enemy.
Or we could hoard the information and make our own ships.
That too. We could make a third copy.
To which you do see the means where the general would tell you, I bid you all adieu and hope that your allegiance with the means of Drake's will be fruitful. You see him turn around and essentially lock arms with the means of the lady, and as far as you could tell from the lady gazing behind her, looking at you, Kaz, and then walk away.
What did you do?
I was just polite, is all. I don't think she gets enough affection from her man.
Probably inadequate at the very least. Alright. So, the rest of the boat ride.
This is just simply of day one.
Yeah, no. I thought we were day 2.
Going into day 2. Going to be going into it. I just need a means of a percentile.
From?
Anyone. For the next day, of course.
18.
47.
18. Wow.
Let's make it dramatic.
Alright. It does become the means of late evening. I am assuming that you are all in your chambers accordingly, to which, Torin, question for the matter. Are you sleeping in regards of within Stone Tiger's room or Kaz's room?
Or not, or out in the crow's nest.
Yeah, that's another question.
I'd probably be sleeping in Stone Tiger's room.
Okay. For which, during the means of, in the nighttime, Kaz, your sleep is disturbed with knocking.
Yeah, the mower.
Who said I was sleeping?
Eventually you gotta sleep.
Okay. Who's there?
A mistress, perhaps?
Opens up the door.
Do you see her?
Well, come on in.
And she would walk in accordingly.
And as she walks in, I would be making... Oh, can I do it that long? I might have to just maintain it. That would suck. But minor illusion, I would be switching the numbers of the cabin doors.
Ah, okay. That'll last for a minute.
Seeing if I can maintain it.
Okay. So, tell me, where do you come from?
Out of character, what was the name of the one we're going to?
Zamar?
Drake, yeah, some more. Oh, I'm from some more. Have a quaint little manor there.
You see her as she does get up close to you accordingly. It's like, you know, people with noses who are proficient with it can tell a difference in soil. Maybe from one's tainted and non-tainted?
Our character, that'd be gone by now. Because I haven't been in dead soil for a while. Well, I do research with some of the more alien of species, so perhaps that's what you are inquiring about?
See her as she does take a step back accordingly. Walks towards the means of the window. Turns to look at you. How about you
Do
tell
I
me...
pick up? Do I pick up anything from her?
Something in particular?
Can I sense her alignment or her aura?
I believe that would be a means of insight.
Which I am proficient with.
Go for it.
Plus that, so that would be 21.
You swear by the means of her alignment seeming too exact with yours.
Creepishly so.
To which she, as stated, to which she would turn around looking at you. Well, I mean, surely you probably have more of a personal mission.
But what do you mean?
Please, let's not play coy. You and I from the means of the same plane, seeking desires.
Oh. Out of character. Oh. Well, this world is full of pleasures. Why would I not engulf myself in the desires?
But of course, we always have to make sure that we do not leave a trace behind. Or otherwise, who knows what'll catch what corpse around.
Oh, the coy game of this out of character. Well, one can get into trouble in any profession. It is worth it to try an adventure. Staying stagnant is boorish.
I would agree, but unfortunately there is a means of business that must be dealt with.
And how about yourself?
Unfortunately, deals are deals after all, and I must fulfill the promises. So I am guessing that you are here for a means of a report?
If you wish to report, you can.
Okay. Tell Zalet that as far as I can tell with the means of my investigation, it is indeed going to be attacking Nepheron at his base.
Very well. Well, now that business has been conducted, would you care for the drink that I promised you earlier?
No, thank you. I can't leave my puppy unattended, after all. Not for too long, anyways.
You did manage to have a good score on that one.
Oh, yes, indeed. I almost had an admiral, too. But
Perhaps next time.
next time, maybe next life. Depending on what Zealot allows for a means of a sacrifice for me to use as essentially a vessel. Has Zealot given you any orders to relay to me?
Out of character. Was there any?
No.
Not as of yet.
I will take that as a sign of mean of continuing my work. Also, do let him know that I have managed to gain some, well, underlings.
In the ranks of the military here, or otherwise?
Both in political and in military.
Someone's been busy.
Can't help it. You know how those desires go.
Well, alright. If you can't stay away from your pet for too long, it's best that we part ways before people get more suspicious.
Agreed. To which, as she leaves out and turns to look at you, make sure not to attack the ship. I do have a few underlings that will act accordingly, but I still need these puppets.
So I can't have any fun with any of the people on board?
I could probably send one your way. I've been thinking about a particular target that looks promising.
Would be most appreciated.
Okay. As long as you're willing to give up the means of, essentially possession of that one.
What one now, character?
The one that she'll send to you.
It is worth it. Good to satisfy the urges, that way it don't get exposed on another occasion.
Agreed. You do see her as she continues to walk off. With a little bit of time during the same night, there is a greeting to which you are able to perform.
And you can imagine the events that take place.
Yes. Black screen, moving on. It is a new day. You all rise from the means of your slumber, fully rested accordance. Would you like to make your way to the dinner room for means of breakfast?
Then won't be the breakfast room?
It's the same room regardless. The ship
But
ain't
answer
that
would be
big.
yes.
Yes.
Alright.
I would explain to them what the madam had explained to me earlier in the night.
Any response from you, Stone Tiger?
Not at this time. Not really.
Okay. You, Torin?
So we attack the ship at night. Got it.
No, about we need to notify our benefactor.
No offense, but that is not our job. He just obviously has agents running all over the place.
Do you not think that we would not be greatly rewarded?
Well, I don't know. What do you think would be a better reward? Accomplishing our task, or just going to let him know that she's still doing hers?
Who said we can't do both?
I mean, if you could tell him from here, by all means, tell him.
There's always sending him a message.
Yeah, they're watching the borders of that kingdom really hard.
There's plenty of birds.
Speaking of birds, no, I'm just kidding. Well, yes, we should absolutely relay some information to them. I mean, if we know something, but it sounds to me like she didn't really know a lot.
Out of character, so you know. She mentioned that he is indeed the target, and that's who they're going after. Which that is important.
Yeah, you probably should let him know that the bad guys are aware of his existence. Well, the good guys are aware of his existence.
Good and evil are all subjective.
Hey, history gets to be written by the winner. That's how the world works.
So I would, after breakfast, I would talk to one of the deckhands and see if there was a way to send a message out.
As far as that you are told, yes, there is. By means of talking with the captain, he has a means of a enchanted feather that could relay a message.
Very well. I would thank him and give him a copper piece for the info.
Sure. He'd pocket it.
Because he doesn't earn much money.
No.
As he pockets it, I'm gonna steal his wallet.
But yes, so after breakfast events, I talked to the captain about sending a letter.
Alright. From what you can tell with the means of this captain, who is a clean-shaved, bulky of a man, he would tell you, sure. Just meet me in my office, actually, you would be in his office at this point, to which he would pass you the means of the feather.
Alright.
And would instruct you, write accordingly to whom, and then your message. Signed by you, and it should go off.
Alright. I'd use minor illusion just to make it to where what I'm writing looks like something completely different, so he doesn't get suspicious on that.
Don't you mean illusionary script? Or do you not have that spell?
Oh, I do not have illusionary script. So, I mean, technically I could still use minor illusion for it.
Probably. Captain would turn around accordingly. Based off of his sight and what he rolled. Alright. And you are indeed writing this to Zealot?
Oh, so he's able to see through magic?
No, this is a question to you in regards to the letter. Just to clarify. Or confirm. Okay. You do see him as he does open up the window, and as the parchment begins to levitate, fold into a paper airplane, and flies out the window. And then makes a turn towards I believe, should be west for this region.
I'd say thank you, and I'd go back to what I was doing.
Of course. And also, the mistress sends her regards.
I don't know, but whatever you talk about. As he walks out.
Alright, closing the door behind you, whatnot. You guys have the rest of the day with the means of an 18 being uneventful. Anything particular you would like to do? Or just go through the next day?
I'm gonna sunbathe and play shuffleboard. Do they have bingo on this ship?
Probably not.
Oh man. And with my ties though, so it's not too bad.
Right.
Basically, relax. Take advantage of these services of the ship.
Same
Okay.
here.
Alright. From what you can tell for the means, we can roll for day 3.
I got it.
Percentile
46.
46.
Ironically, that's what the percentile was I rolled the first time.
Yep.
Excuse me.
We're destined to get this one.
46. With the means, as far as you could see, traveling through air, it becomes essentially uneventful. During the means of... Actually, yeah. Is there anything particular that you guys are looking or doing?
No.
Just relaxing.
Going through the routine, counting down the days.
Right. Anything on your end, Torin?
Stealing people's food, but that's about it.
Okay. Alrighty. So with the means, whatnot, you have arrived to Tartak
Three
Island.
case. Oh, Tartak.
And from what you can tell from the means of posters, they look to be layered on top. Seeing essentially 2 people that are in full plate armor, and one in a barbaric attire.
Red, no blue. Red, no blue.
It is in posters, whatnot. One to be is about the size of halfling, the other one looks to be human, the other one is indeed a wood elf.
Reads the posters.
Champions of the arena.
Hey, Stone Tiger, I think you'll want to see this.
Yeah, that's... Are they like just flyers, or are they actual decorative posters?
Posters. Decorative posters.
I can't just rip them down and take them with me then. Turn them into a hit list.
Far as you can see, for the means of, there's another one off to the side, but that one's not fully stuck up. For underneath it is another poster. A poster of essentially looking like you.
Yeah. They're getting ready to poster over my poster.
Essentially.
You've been reposted.
Yeah. Alright. I will meet all of them again.
Anything you want to do here on Tartak Island?
What is there to do?
Oh, there's magical shops here. There's all sorts of inns and...
This is where we buy all our stuff.
There's also the means of fighting in the arena.
Care to redeem yourself?
I'm not sure I can present a challenge. I did kind of die. I might have to start back over at the beginning. Of course, that would get them back in the ring, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, if they're the current champion and I take out...
companion this time?
What's that?
You want your faithful bird companion this time?
That would have probably helped. It would have helped too if I didn't have to leave to take Raven somewhere right in the middle of it too.
Yeah. It was bad timing. Then,
Well,
I should have paused
The part
it.
that kind of upset me about that was you told me to be ready at noon.
Tried to.
And we were sitting there, and then it was 2 o'clock, and then, I mean, we didn't even get started until 4. I was like, damn.
Yep.
And I just kept watching the clock tick down to Raven having to go somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, there were some issues going on to which did need my attention.
Yeah. Okay. So, is that gnome that runs the arena here?
The gnome is still there.
It's that arena, right?
That same arena, yeah.
Okay. I'll just walk up to him.
Alright. He would look up to you and go, "Ah, Stone Tiger!"
Well, you're not surprised to see me then?
I am surprised.
So, would I have to start over at the beginning, or would you allow me to jump right into round 3?
You would have to start at the beginning just like everybody else.
Aw. You mean I gotta make another 20,000 platinum in order to fight those guys?
Essentially.
Darn.
But currently,
You're breaking my heart.
essentially, we are currently actually on lockdown for a bit.
Why's that?
Because we got to restock on some monsters. You did kill a couple, and so did they. Boss wasn't too happy about that.
Ah.
To which...
I really, really, really want to go ahead and get... I need to redeem myself in the arena.
You see him as he picks up a means of a stone. Boss, we seem to have a means of a complaint. Putting the stone down, there is a means of a burst of blue flames off to the side. Essentially, what you see is a means of a man, tall figure with a black top hat, a cane, a bow tie, and a black suit.
Scratch, is that you?
Greetings,
No.
former champion of the arena. I am the entertainer.
Very well. It's not a complaint as such. I just want to redeem myself. I want an opportunity to fight in the arena again.
Is that so?
I mean, heck, think of the fanfare, the spectacle.
True as
Dumb
that might
Tiger
be.
rematch. Hey, you can even bill it as I was so offended by the battle that I came back from the dead to get my revenge.
The thing is that it was supposed to be the Battle of Death, but you did not die. Instead, what I happened to find out was Zalet intervened, teleporting you out.
I've got kind of a contract with him. He's not gonna let me die until he's damn good and ready.
Understandable. His business is his own. He is a demi at this point, considering his circumstances.
I mean, I didn't... It was no foul play on my part that caused that. You can't hold that against me. That was his doing. I didn't know he was going to do it.
True as that might be, whatnot, we still have yet to follow the rules for the means of entertainment.
Okay, and what are the rules?
The rules are as you make your way accordingly. Unfortunately, we are a few beasts short. While sure, I can throw, like, random beasts at you that you would just consider as cannon fodder, it essentially
No,
won't
no.
please the crowd.
Exactly. We absolutely must make a show of it. I'm not trying to take away from it. I just letting you know that I do intend to come back to the arena and fight.
Oh, good. We always love for the means of returning customers, so to speak.
And I would also like to state that you shouldn't take my poster down. Technically, they're not champions if I'm not dead.
True as that might be, but they did defeat
by
you.
the rules of the arena.
You place a good argument. This would provide a means of opportunity for some other ideas.
Heck, you could even get your money back.
I mean,
They didn't technically win. They don't deserve the award.
Well, they did walk out the arena with It's Just Them, so
Wow.
I can't displease
Just
the
saying.
crowd. And besides, the only thing they took was just a boon from me, so it's only temporary.
Okay then, so what? Plan for 2 months?
Possibly.
Or should I just wait for you to send word?
Well,
I mean, you brought me here by means of magic before. I'm sure that would be that could work. I just would like to be a little more ready for it this time.
agreed. I can definitely take consideration for that. I definitely will give you word if we are ever in the ready. But
Alright.
if the means of you wanting your exact revenge, I would highly suggest traveling to the Kingdom of Zamora. From my understanding, a particular short stack is looking for a dryad, from what information I was able to gather.
Alone?
Currently not alone. It is, from what I can tell, the means of additional members, to which they did pick up 2 more. Going from 3 to 5. Actually, if memory serves, I think it was almost 6.
5.5? How the hell does that work?
Well, short stack as it is.
Good point. That's why they call them halflings.
They found a cripple.
Paraplegic.
But yes, last time I checked from the means, they are looking for a particular dryad. Essentially, from my understanding, to reclaim... well, not to reclaim, replace the Dryad Queen's throne. As long as you have a means of possibly intervening with them, you'd probably have your opportunity to revenge. I mean, if they are dead, you would defaultly become the champion.
That makes perfect sense to me. So, I'll bid you good day then, sir, and I'll be on my way. I won't take any more of your time.
No worries, I will definitely be watching for the means of entertainment. Enjoy and have a wonderful event.
Very well. I guess for the rest of the time, I'm just going to kind of hang around the ship, waiting to go to Zamora.
Alright. It will be by next
Alright.
day, because they got to restock and whatnot.
Right.
Something for you, Kaz?
I'm gonna find myself a treat.
Alright. Do a perception.
$25.
25. From what you can tell, off into the means of in the distance, you can see what looks to be a means of a boy with golden eyes. But with the means of... Actually... Stone Tiger, I believe, would be with you, and so would Torin. I am
What?
assuming. To which, for you... No. Never mind. That's what you can see off into the distance. Something about the means of what looks to be of an urchin.
Doing what?
Currently just sitting, leaning up on side of the of a building.
Is there anyone older?
For the means of what you have rolled, whatnot, you can see the means of an additional guard that happens to be down the street more. Looks to be a standing guard. But as far as you can tell from the means of this bustling of a street, not a whole lot going on.
Then I shall wait till nightfall.
Okay. Alright, what about you, Stone Tiger?
I'm just kind of hanging out. I don't have any plans other than waiting for the ship to go. You know.
Okay. If you like to stay the night at regards of an inn, you can do so, or spend the free night at the ship, because you paid for it.
Probably stay on the ship.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna get a room by myself in town.
Alright.
Looking for some concubines, are you?
Well, I had to make it more of a challenge for any enemies we might eventually have.
They're good at gathering information, too.
That too.
As you are walking back, making your way accordingly, Torin,
Yes.
you see the same child with the means of golden eyes. But you can see right through its illusion.
Bad.
Sad or bad?
Sad.
Sad. Okay. Alrighty. A little bit of time goes by. It is late in the evening in accordance. Would you like to roll again, this time being a means of in a tavern?
Sure. 13, so... a 7. 20.
I am gonna point it out. I did miss what the kid.
The kid, basically having golden eyes, and from what you can tell, it being a means of an illusion, you can tell this person is a means of a warlock.
Okay.
And with you being proficient with insight, you can tell this one is setting up for a means of a trap.
And he's watching us?
He's looking for easy targets to essentially lure
Yeah,
it
that's
into
not
an
us.
alleyway.
That's not us. You don't want to get into an alleyway with me.
I don't know if Torin would tell you that or not, because figuring you're just walking through.
Right.
What'd you get in total, Kaz?
20.
20? You do find a few targets, whatnot, that you could essentially enjoy your company with.
Any towns guards that are available?
I would say 2 of them.
He's
I'd
pumping
take
him
both
for
of 'em.
information.
Alright.
Buy him a few drinks, get him tipsy.
Mm-hmm. And?
And charm him throughout the night.
Okay. I would say they would be charmed. Trying to,
Yep.
Okay. Making your way into the means of your room, you do see someone in there. One with the means of a top hat, a cane, a bow tie, and a black suit.
Who did?
I did.
Okay.
From what you could tell, you could see the means of the entertainer standing before you in your room, holding his cane up accordingly, in a manner of which of crossing his arms.
I try insight to gain him again, or to gauge him.
Go for it.
$13 on the dice. 20.
This one is given a hard reading on.
I do manage to get a reading, don't I?
Not with this one, unfortunately.
That gets me on edge. I'm sorry, sir, but it appears you might be in the wrong room.
No, I think I'm in the right room, considering you are messing with, my citizens.
Your citizens cannot have a night of pleasure.
Not with your kind. I'm afraid that they would probably turn. Or worse. Can't make much business without proper entertainment. Surely even your kind can truly understand the means of balance. If my kind gets to... If, essentially, my guards become too thin, they're not able to perform their duties. Be simply overwhelmed. And I can't quite have that.
Out of character on that, he's being a spoil sport. Go ahead.
To which you see him as he snaps his fingers, and the 2 guards essentially breaking from your charm. Seemed a little bit dazed.
I was just gonna put him to sleep, but hey.
Essentially, they're a little bit freaked out by you.
Oh?
For as far as you are aware, they see you as your incubus form.
Oh, so he dispelled illusions or something?
Essentially forced you into your incubus form. To which he tells his guards accordingly. What you've seen here is means of illusion. Please, return to your posts after you get a good night's rest. Soldiers, a little bit concerned, whatnot, but as far as you can tell, they're not going to question him. And then they kind of fast-paced walk away.
Well, now that the night's spoiled,
we're gonna have some water.
Your night may not be entirely spoiled, seeing as how you are able to walk away with your very life. I have no problems with the means of succubuses and incubuses coming for the means of entertainment. But I do have a problem when they do seek my citizens as prey. This will be my one and only warning. For those who are faithful to me will hunt you, your kind, down, should I permit it. From which you see blue flames gather about as he disappears.
and what before he's disappearing? And what happens to be your name?
I am the entertainer.
Out of character, talk about vague.
Well, first of all, if you don't ask Faye their name, they'll never answer it correctly.
Never said he was a fae.
Yeah. Well,
I heard sorcerer,
Let's
never not anything about fae.
let's see. Devils, demons, and Fae. If you know their true name, you have full power over them.
Yeah.
So,
And where I'm getting it is on something else. But we're getting off topic.
So what do you do?
And the night's ruined, so I head back to the ship.
Alright.
yeah, cock-blocked.
There's no need for me to start a fight here.
For now.
Right. Alrighty. With the means, it becomes new morning to you all. What are you all looking to do for the means of the morning? Captain tells you you have time to do any shopping if you feel like it before we set off.
I guess I check at the magic shops. I see if there's any textbooks for different spell use.
Anything in particular? More defined for me?
No, just more general study.
Oh, general study. He'd tell you currently a good chunk of those type of books have been already taken up for means of study. Loaned out accordingly.
Very well. And pretty much that'd be the only thing I'd really be looking at doing to the day.
Okay. Anything from you, Torin, or you, Stone Tiger?
Measly pick pockets, but about it.
Alright, go ahead and do a sleight of hand.
19.
19?
No, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Alright, I would say that you would gather about a good 15 gold pieces worth. Stone Tiger, you there? Probably in the restroom. Or,
I'm here. I'm
okay,
sorry.
it's okay. Is there anything particular with this new day that you wish to shop for before taking off?
No, I'm all set.
All set. Alright. You guys take off accordingly to make the means of your next travel. I need a percentile.
Okay. 53.
53. Alright. Traveling mostly by sea for this time, you can see a means to where what looks to be, to the distance, whales.
In the sky.
No, in the sea. Traveling by sea at the moment. For the beginning of this sailing. Alright. From what you can tell with the means of these whales, essentially they look like orcas. Anything in regards of this particular day? Or move on to the next?
Not particularly.
Alright. Next day it is. Percentile, please.
Don't everybody jump at once.
I know, right?
92.
92.
Everybody's dead. Thanks a lot, Marcus.
Ain't nobody jump at once.
92. A misty fog rolls in. You can recognize this.
Recognize it.
We've reached my friends.
From what you can see off into the distance within the means of this heavy fog, you can see what looks to be of 6 ships attached to each other.
A flotilla.
Mm-hmm. You swear you all seen this once before.
Yeah.
Oh, I can talk to him because I'm within range.
Mm-hmm. Anything particular?
Is it day or night?
Considered evening by the means of this travel.
And we're stopping at Restock Island at night?
No, you've already been at Restock, so you're on day 2 of going to Zamor.
I'd tell him to bring up the treasure again.
Okay. Leaving the copper pieces like last time?
Yep.
I'll update that, to which you will gain a grand total, and just simply simplifying for this time, 198 platinum pieces.
Okay. I was kind of curious how we were going to get it currently, but hey.
As for the copper pieces, there is now a grand total of 6,538.
So roughly about 6 gold worth.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no.
more than that.
60 gold worth.
Yeah. Close enough. To which these
Speaking of-
people would be a little bit concerned, seeing as how this is not that type of ship. Actually thinking about this now.
That's one of the reasons I was like, oh, it's gonna happen now, okay.
So are we docking?
Oh, there we go.
Hmm.
Alec?
1 second.
What's up?
There might be more left on it, by the way.
Oh, your little island thing?
Yep. So instead, I'd say bring up all the rarest items you can as we're getting close, and then I would ask you, Alec, would you mind getting a bag of shinies for us?
So, I'm gonna look at you, put my wings on my hip, and go, wow, is that racist?
Well, we are bad
PCist,
guys.
actually.
Depends on the bag. I might not be able to even fly. You realize I weigh, 2 pounds wet.
Hi, character. I thought you were a big bird, not a small bird.
No, I'm literally a raven. That size.
Ravens weigh more than 1 pound. You're talking like a 5-pound bird. But, yeah, get where... Well, I did have them.
We're talking about this now and bringing up the wiki here. Oh no,
What?
that was weird.
Yeah, battery died on the controller.
Gotcha.
So I had to switch out controllers real quick. I forgot to switch them out.
Let's see. So it could weigh anywhere from 1.5 to 4.5 pounds.
We both have an accurate statement on that.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Anyways,
Again, my statement will still stand today. It's on the bag.
I
We're
guess
still
I'd tell
waiting
him,
to get to the coast of Zamora. Or, I mean,
Put the-
go ahead.
I'd have them do a pound of the rarest things they could find, and the rest they just store.
Too bad you didn't ask for a bag of holding.
It doesn't reduce the weight.
Yes, it does. That's what it's supposed to do.
Well, would that be something that Stone Tiger would bring up?
What?
Bag
That
of
you
holding?
should go buy. That you should go buy a bag of holding.
Well, it's kind of hard to buy a bag of holding when we're flying.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, you want mine? Mine's full of stuff. Lots and lots of shinies already in that bag.
So see, we're SOL.
A little bit. How close to the island are we getting?
The flotilla? You're essentially over it, flying accordingly.
Why don't you just fly down there yourself and get it?
That might shock our.
Give me a break. We're in a flying boat. I'm sure they've seen a person pull it off before.
Yes, but you should note that our species are not looked well upon. Especially concerned that the government's trying to kill our benefactor.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if you want to go down there and fly, go by all means.
I can fly for 2 hours. I'll fly down there and get it.
Okay. Doesn't take long, for it's just simply below you at this point.
Right.
Oh,
Walk over by the rail.
How big is this bag?
Well, I was adjusting it for you where it'd be 1 pound, and they'd store the rest.
I walk towards the rail, pretend to trip.
Oh.
Like, in all theory, I have like a 13 strength here. In this little bird form. So.
Yeah, carry weight is based off of the means of strength modifier times, I think 5 for pounds.
Yeah, so I could technically do it. It's just gonna be really awkward looking.
Flying down accordingly, you make your way to the dock, or not the dock, center of this one ship out of 6 ships.
And
From
Koss said
which,
you had something for me?
there's a means of what you could see in some windows here and there. Even below the means of crate, I believe it's called a crate, of glowing red eyes. They appear to be hungry.
Wait, what? These people are not people?
Making their way out accordingly, whatnot, you do see means of vampires.
Oh, that's not unexpected.
So,
Spawns, to be more precise.
am I doing it or is Alan doing it?
Currently,
I think both of you end up doing art.
Well, currently, right now, you two are talking about it. Alan was the
flew
one
down.
who tripped or acted the trip,
I went
whatnot.
over and acted like I fell over the rail. Flew down there.
So, the way I'm seeing it, you're both up there talking about it.
Was there supposed to be a whole pile of spawn here?
Well, I would see that he had left already. It's like,
You just saw me fall over the edge.
communicate with him again, saying, bring up the rest, besides the copper.
Oh, with you stating that...
And leave a handful of gold coins. Will be nice.
Ah, okay. So,
No.
for you, Alan...
You have to bring up everything
Yes.
except 10 copper.
That would probably be a bit too much weight even for him.
No. We can take kind of quick multiple trips.
Well, I could use my bag of holding to transport it now. I was just worried about what would I do, dump my bag of holding out and put your stuff in it? Do I trust you with my money?
Right. Alright, so with the means, for you, Alan, is, from what you could tell, seeing these red eyes all of a sudden turn color into a pale. You sense that they're no longer hostile.
Yeah, nice.
Somebody had made the statement.
Yeah. Nice monster.
With the means, there are some crates that come about. One of which is a little more fancy than the other ones, with some parchments on it.
Okay. Can I read what the parchments say?
As far as you can tell, they look like sealing talismans, lucky charms, that type of thing.
Lucky charms?
All part of a balancing breakfast.
So what does that mean? Like the gems those guys have on their weapons? That kind of stuff? Or
No, more like the Japanese sealing talismans, those type of thing, on the crates.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Gotcha.
I know there's a more direct term for it, but
What do they keep them trapped in there?
they can't open it. They're able to bring it to you, but they can't open it.
How big is that crate?
As far as you can tell, is like the size of your actual chest.
My body chest? Or
Yeah, your torso, your entire torso.
Okay. Is that one I might not be able to fit into the bag? Not sure I want to put that in there anyway. It could be an extra dimensional space and cause all kinds of problems. Boom! Oh, fuck! Money everywhere. As exploding a cloud of platinum.
A nuclear bomb.
Mushroom cloud of platinum in the middle of the ocean. Me just standing there crying. This is why I don't keep it all in one place. Alright, so, I'll
Thank you, dearest.
I'll load as much of it as I can into my bag of holding, and then I'll carry that one up with my hands.
As far as you can tell, with the means, whatnot, you're, what was it, 198?
Yep.
Platinum.
Plus possibly whatever trinkets came with.
Yep. And are you going to leave the copper pieces that is over 6,000 worth, or are you going to leave them?
Yeah, I
Or
don't
take it
need
with
that.
you? Okay.
I'm not carrying 600 pounds of pennies around. It's not happening.
But you got the bag of holding now.
Yeah, and I didn't put my copper. I've already got a pile of copper in there.
Okay. And you, okay. Alright, you taking all the gold and whatnot, just simplifying on that part, because really that's what it enters out to be.
Yeah.
And taking that crate with you, which is really the only thing, really.
Okay. Fly back up to the ship. Go try to come right back up on the side where I fell off. See if there's anybody over there looking for the guy that fell off.
As far as you can tell, it looks like there is one, to which is one of them that you had beaten up, one with the longsword.
Look what I found!
It's like,
Fly
hey,
over the balcony.
the stone golem. That can fly. I like it. Truly an adventurer.
I like to keep my mobility options open.
Yeah, I can understand that. Alright. To which the soldier would look, or the sailor would look and say, what you got there?
Not 100% sure yet.
Huh.
Something has been done to it to keep whatever's in it, and I want to have some knowledgeable individuals look at it a little bit before I go popping it open.
Well, to be precise, to help you out there, those are sailor talismans.
Sailor talismans?
Yeah, sailors are kind of superstitious, whatnot, so for some reason, sailors, or maybe one particular sailor, was really bad with the omen things and probably went slap happy on them.
Oh, so you think they're just something like a superstition?
Yeah.
That kind of charm. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate the information.
Yeah.
Still gonna take it back to my room before I pop it open.
Okay.
Open it right here in the fucking middle of the thing. An endless pile of gems starts pouring out. Ah! That'd be a little bit of a fight. Get back, mine! I have to kill a whole chip. Ah!
Stone Golem for mine.
Beating people with other people.
Hey, that counts as improvised weapons there.
I thought it was part of the slam attack.
I mean,
I always imagine the slam attack as either just a huge forearm bash to the face, like in hockey, or what Hulk did to Loki at the end of the first Avengers movie.
I wonder.
Wham.
I'm sure there's.
Pick him up, drop him on the ground twice really hard, and then stand him back up.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's some argument post out there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the slam is you're just slamming your arm into them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is too.
It's sad, I know.
Kind of like a headbutt.
Yep.
Yeah. Not very many people do
like
that.
Like I said earlier, it says multi-attack, and I get 2 slam attacks. Well, it sounds to me like I'm just clapping my hands together on people's heads.
Right. Whoops.
Really hard.
I mean, it makes sense for your thunder wave.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, excuse me.
So, with the means, you taking it into your room accordingly.
Yeah. Where's Cass at?
I'm pretty sure
Right
probably
here.
still arguing with Torin.
Actually, no, we probably ended that.
Probably
you know
by
how
this time.
ridiculous you look arguing with a crow? Just saying. Even if he can talk, it still looks pretty ridiculous.
Okay. The slam attack. The creature batters the opponent with an appendage dealing bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Good to know.
Alright, so let's go back to our cabin and give this pop this open, see what's inside.
Alright, anybody got a crowbar?
Well, we have a crow.
I actually do have a crowbar. We
Okay.
found it along the way.
I have a crowbar, some lockpicks.
I have a crowbar that we found. It was one of the things I picked up when I got my fancy silk clothes. I forget where we found that stuff. Somewhere along the way.
Right.
Alright.
From what you can
Turn
tell,
the stone tiger, pop it open.
this room is not really big enough for stone.
Okay.
Just so that way it's said. I mean, you can still do it. Just understand that you're probably going to cause a problem.
Okay. Broke my bed. I had a nightmare.
Broke your
My
bed. I think Torin would probably be squished.
Boom.
We could play
There's
the
no
game
room
with
in the
if we want to.
Alright. Opening the box.
Alright, do so with advantage if you're using the
I'm gonna
crowbar.
slap you real quick.
Like slap his hand or slap his face?
Slap his hand.
Okay.
What?
Just gonna open it without looking at it.
I've been looking at it. The guys downstairs told me these are just like superstition charms.
What if it could be filled with poison?
And what if it could be filled with, I don't know, thread?
Ew.
It might be ladies' clothes, and that's why they put charms on it.
Insight
You know,
arcane.
As you say that, I slowly looked across.
19.
19. As far as you can tell, these are superstition charms. They're not effective at all.
They're not magical in any way.
They're fake.
Made by
On
sailors.
the window seal.
What?
Slowly opening the window as they're getting it.
But
Wow, what trust
With
for your
advantage.
team.
oh, dude, nat 20.
Nice. Alright. Reading accordingly.
The other die was a 4.
Reading accordingly to this whatnot, there is a means of a arcane mist that does flow out through the means of the crate.
Bonus action escape.
Expeditions retreat, I'm out. Thunderwave! Get away from me! That's a big cloud. Push it away.
I mean, we literally have a bird in here that can flap the mist away.
No, you don't.
He flew out the window.
Yeah, he flapped it away on his way out.
Take it with him.
You're what?
And technically, I didn't fly out the window. I kind of jumped out the window.
Oh, okay. So you sparrow dived.
Running away is not really an option at this exact point. So, trying not to breathe the mist. Can I see what's in the chest?
A golden statue with means of gems into it, and this statue being a form of a cat.
Oh, reach in and grab that.
Alrighty.
Pretty.
From the means, your vision is taken. A voice enters into your mind. Who is those that would touch my valuables?
Oh god, is this Merelda with her beacon?
I am Stone Tiger.
Well, he has the statue. I'd look in the thing and see if there's more in there.
As far as you can tell, no, and from the means of when Stone Tiger picked it up, you do see his eyes go white.
Does putting it down do anything? Because that would have been my first reaction, is to drop the fucking thing.
I am Zaraki, mistress.
Mistress of...
From how she explains it to you, it is like the Raven Queen. Similar.
Okay. Only she's with cats?
She has affiliations with the cats.
She's talking to you, right? Meow.
Alright, so, Did my vision come back when I dropped the statue, or no?
It's still got a good grasp a hold of you.
What do you want
Checks
of
on
me?
the statue. Is it arcane?
As far as you can tell, what'd you roll for Arcane last time?
Last time?
Was it 19?
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, that statue does have Arcane on it.
Most definitely cursed.
Oh, not necessarily. Just carded.
What do you want from me?
Return my trinket and I will reward you with my boon.
Yeah, this
Return
sounds a
it
lot
where?
like
To the chest or to you?
To my temple in the kingdom of Maglution, the desert region.
Sure it's not the temple at Mount Kilcrease.
I'll do
I'm gonna
it.
give him a sword that, does fire damage, known as Dawnbringer.
Also, do note, I will kill that bird of yours if you keep it up. It will be a blessing, too.
Appreciate it. That could be the boon. I don't know why he's gabbing. He jumped out the window. Who the hell is he talking to?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Alright, so I slowly put this cat figurine into my bag of holding.
Yep, your vision does regain as you are putting it in there.
Okay. But yeah, I do answer in the affirmative. I will return it to the temple.
All right.
What happened?
I've been given a quest. I have to return this to the cat lord, the cat queen.
Well, that's
But,
just
I mean,
perfect.
There's no time constraints or anything. You sure are a punny little vampire, aren't you?
Well, not a vampire, but yes.
Now all I'm thinking about is return the slab.
Vampire
Vampire.
Vampire is a nicer word than parasite.
Well, we're all demonic, so we're all parasites.
I'm not demonic. I work for an asshole, but that's just money.
I don't think I am either.
I don't exactly have a political affiliation here.
To which all three of you hear the same sound.
Uh-oh.
Failure to do so, and you will be cursed.
No problem. I understand. I'm going to take care of it. She ain't giving me a time limit, is she?
No, not directly.
It'll be done as soon as I'm able. I do have other obligations.
I definitely will say that from that remark, whatnot, you can feel a pressure onto your very being.
Oh, I'm sure. No, she said that if I return this to her temple, she'll grant me a boon. Then it sounds like she's included all of us now, so you would get boony too.
Yep, definitely not demonic here.
Alrighty. Continuing on, then.
Yes.
Alright, one more day of travel, please.
I could go to the bedroom.
Sure. Percentile, please.
I'm looking for me there. 55.
55.
We're boned.
Far as you can tell, whatnot, it is uneventful. Except for the means of wind. The wind has picked up accordingly. But that's about it.
So these flying ships, do they use sails to transport themselves, or
A mixture between... It's between the sails and also the crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just picturing these things as like zeppelins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Think of it this way, as far as the crystals are concerned, whatnot, they would leave a trace, very far and in between, of runes onto the sail itself. And they would glow when in use.
Neat. But yeah, we just keep trudging forward.
Alright. Reaches towards the end.
I can't believe you fell for Merelda's trick again.
What the heck's a Merelda?
It's one of the Daedric princes from Skyrim.
Oh, right.
Literally, after you hit like level 12, you will go around opening boxes after things, and always find her stupid little orb that looks like a soccer ball.
Question of the matter is how many hit dice do you have in total? Counting your other one? Does it come up to 12?
Let's see. The stone golem has 16 hit dice. Or the were-tiger has 16 hit dice. The stone golem has 17 hit dice. And I have 5.
Yeah, definitely not calling for the means of level 12. How about you, Torin?
Hang on. So besides for my 5,
Mm-hmm.
the Imp's got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Give me a second, I gotta scroll a minute. I think we went with this one. And that one's got 15.
Definitely not calling for the means of level 12, so I don't think so. But
This
your
is
point is...
Skyrim level 12. That would be the equivalent of D&D level, like,
3.
I know what you're talking about, though, where you gotta go through that stupid temple, moving all the mirrors and turning the lights on and
Yep.
crap.
That
Yeah. But you get Dawnbreaker at the end. Vampires hate that.
Sucks.
No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it does later, but at early levels it's okay.
No. By the time I got to Dawnbreaker after going through the stupid temple, because I typically use two-handed swords or daggers, and they've always outperformed Dawnbreaker.
Yeah. I find it especially useful against vampires and undead and stuff.
Silver sword.
Yeah.
The silver sword does 1.5 times damage.
Well, back to the game that we're in, though.
Yeah, the wind picks up accordingly, whatnot, to which you arrive to your destination more on the noon. You have arrived to the coast of Volta. Or not the coast of Volta, the coast of Zamor.
The coast of Volta. Oh god, we took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
To which it's not landing. Instead, it's flying past.
What?
Heading northward.
What's north of here?
The capital.
I thought they were going to the coast of Zamor.
No, they were going to the capital.
Oh, do we want to continue to the capital, or do we want to get out here? This is kind of where we were going.
Returned.
Welcome back. Question. What to do?
I'm good with
We
either.
don't need to go to the capital, do we? Because if we don't need to go to the capital, I'm thinking just fly down home now. Then we can get my ship and head out for that island where the Dryad's supposed to be. It was an island, right?
That was your other
That
lead.
was the other lead? Okay.
Yeah.
This one's just like out there in the forest somewhere.
Yep. On the
Which is
coast of
closer
Volta side.
Okay, so we're actually closer to it here.
You'd have to look at your map.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the coast of Zamora is closer than the capital of Zamora.
Well, you still have to go through the one passageway as you made before.
Right.
So either way, because it's in the between, essentially.
So, we are trying to get to basically Alta, correct?
Coast of Volta, right.
We don't want to go to the capital then.
We have we have no need to go there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We don't really need to go to the capital.
So let's put it this way. Picture a square. Lower left is Coast of Zamor. Top left is Kingdom of Zamor. Top right is Alta Manor. Bottom right is Coast of Alta.
Okay.
And if we're passing the coast right now to go to the kingdom, just jump out now.
That's what I was saying. We jump
Very
out
well.
now.
Alright.
I go over to the rail and I thank the crew for the wonderful service they provided and jump off.
Alrighty. To which one of them would probably freak, as it is one of the passengers. To which you other two are following.
Yeah, and I tell one of the people we talked to about visiting our place, make sure you stop by. And then jump off.
Okay.
Flying around with the Lost Boys. I
Alright.
forgot my ring!
Yeah, you remember to reattune to that, right?
Yes. I'm sure that took place at some point.
I mean, we could roll for a history check on that.
No, I'm sure because the way attunement works, all I gotta do is have it in my possession for a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I've done that at some point.
I know, I'm just picking. So for the memes, you have arrived at the coast of Volta.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, if he just turns into stone golem form, he could be mistaken as an earthquake.
Meteor.
I still take fall damage, guys.
Do you?
Yes, I
All
established
damage is
that.
not magical damage.
I was going to use this as an attack method, and John said I couldn't fall.
You couldn't fall on the heroes, whatnot, because I'm not going to figure the calculations for that. Falling for the sake of having fun and create a means of a shockwave to the earth, and possibly a crater, because, as Alex said, it is not magical. That's flavor
That would
funny.
Then, by all means, this giant tiger just landed in the middle of town.
Oh, great. So that 20-foot crater, whatnot, just extended to 60 foot.
Boom.
To which, guess what? People are freaking out now.
It happens. I don't know why, just because a large statue of a were-tiger fell out of the sky and is moving around.
There's one drunk guy coming out of the bar. Ah, great, not him again.
Then there's another drunk guy just pouring out his drink, like, what the heck is this making me see?
As far as you can tell, for the means of the drunk person coming out of the tavern, you recognize him as the blacksmith. Ah. Lovely. Raining rocks.
Our blacksmith, or just a blacksmith?
A blacksmith from this town, originally.
Yeah. The one that told us about his nephew or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The cousin.
To which you see a means of another person coming out, grabbing a hold onto his shoulder, looking at him like, hey, this is a terrible day to quit drinking. Goes back inside.
All days are a terrible day to quit drinking.
People are scattering about, to which you do see means of guards approaching in rapid speed.
Go on about my business. What are they going to do? Hold it right there. What? I mean, honestly, what? Sorry, I came in a little hot. My bad.
You destroyed a good portion of the street.
It was already destroyed when I landed. That was there. Pretty sure there was already a crater there.
You're still in your stone golem form, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll revert back to my normal form so they're not super offended and afraid. I don't want to start a fight with the town guard.
Alright. To which one of them would react accordingly. To point out, it's like, hey, that's Stone Tiger. It's like, Stone Tiger, Stone Smiter. He's got to pay for the means of damaging the street.
Very well. I reach into my bag and pull out one of my platinum bars and toss it to him. That should cover it.
You just freaking whip it at him. What?
That should cover it.
Are you legitly throwing it at him?
Not at him, just tossing it to him. I didn't like fucking fire. I'm not fastball special on it. No, I just pull out a platinum bar, which should have him flabbergasted right to begin with, and toss it to him.
Okay.
That should cover it.
Alright. Guard would pick it up accordingly.
It hit the ground?
Assuming you tossing it towards him.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you can embed it in his chest, which I don't think he'd be very happy about, but...
No, I was just tossing it to the guy that was talking so he'd catch it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he would try to catch it. He would pick it up accordingly to where it's like, he doesn't even know how to respond.
Oh, bad.
To which he would tell the men accordingly. Return, take this bar, get it to our workers, get it figured out. To which you do see him looking at you, and does approach.
Okay.
Tells you, not sure where this idea came from. Don't know if it was a spell mishap, but I'd recommend not doing it again. And I suppose just simply have a nice day. Code-wise, please don't do it again, because regardless, I will take you in.
That would be interesting. Good day to you.
Good day. Turns around and walks away.
He was just so full of fear about the prospect of having to try to take me in, I'm sure.
There was all sorts of things going on in his mind.
I'm gonna die. There is no good ending here. I'm gonna try to look tough when I walk away.
Well, it's either that or he does manage to kill you accordingly, to which he probably would come out with a lot of money if he manages. Because if you're able to throw that one bar, who knows how many other bars you might hold.
I know exactly how many I got. I'm keeping a very close tabulation on my accounting.
To which you are considered in the means of in your in the coast of Zamar. What are you looking to do here? Um,
Check on the progress of my ship. And
Alright. As far as the means, it is completed, just does not have a crystal where it's able to fly.
damn, I was just on a boat that had a crystal. I could have took theirs. Just see that thing falling out of the sky.
Ah, yeah, the bigger crater.
me flying up there holding a crystal like, maybe I should have waited till we landed. Okay. What's the holdup on the crystal?
Currently can't get one until the Kingdom of Orin has been reclaimed.
Right. Okay.
Soldiers over in the Kingdom of capital of Zamor, whatnot, essentially refugees of Kingdom of Orin's people, are gathering forces to essentially make an attack to claim their home. There's even some jobs, whatnot, to essentially accommodate for those that are willing to battle it out and reclaim the home.
Right. I have got so many piles of missions going right now, dude. I need to, hit the pause button, pull up the quest log, and pick one.
Choices, choices, choices. As the world goes on without you, what will you complete for this playthrough?
Yep. Alright, so, do we have anything we gotta take care of right here in town? I don't remember.
Well, I mean, we could buy more at the buildings.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is if we had anything like on the quest log that we had to take care of here. I don't
On
think
the
we
quest
did.
log? No.
Okay.
Being like sort of
Then,
online, pull up a screen.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and head to the mansion, head to the estate.
All right.
Get a bath, change my clothes.
I am going to check up on that as well.
Okay.
Haven't been home in a while.
Well, from the means of being at the gate of your estate, whatnot, you can see most of the ground has been tilled up.
Oh, that herbalist is taking care of the ground landscaping, I hope.
Mm-hmm. From what you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anybody out and about tending to this area. Maybe they've completed for the day?
Maybe.
Continue?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. Continuing on inside, whatnot, you can see a means of a quietness. No one seems to be around in this main chamber.
Alright. I'm gonna do the big loud whistle.
Okay.
What the heck? Where is everybody?
From the means of... Okay. Actually, double check on this. Yeah, okay. What's your
The
passive
servants are
perception?
failing at their job.
Yeah, really. Nobody met me at the door.
Right. What's your passive perception for all of you?
Passive perception.
Mine is 16.
Okay.
18.
18.
17.
17. All three of you can hear the means of interesting music coming from the, essentially the backside, your bar room is where it sounds
Okay.
like it's coming from.
Let's go see what the hell's going on.
Alright. You do see a means of commotion on the inside of there. Or do hear it. From opening the door accordingly, you can see the means to where essentially all but a couple, from means of servants, whatnot, appear to be enjoying themselves, including the herbalist and the blacksmith.
Well, what are they doing? Dancing and singing? I mean,
Dancing, singing, having a party.
Outstanding.
Oh, no.
Well, pour me a drink.
And would be kind of raising voice saying this, but not quite yelling. What's going on here?
There would be a means of a sudden stop looking at both of you, and or essentially all three of you, and going, the bar was left unlocked.
And you guys helped yourself to my stuff?
They only took out a few bottles, to which you can see one person off to the side just trying to roll it under a table.
No problem. They'll come out of your pay.
Aw, man.
I don't mind providing a party for morale's sake, but it will be on my terms. And when I say it happens. There's work to be done here. What's going on with all the tilling outside?
Tilling part is practically completed. Tomorrow will be the day to where it is most of the planting and the watering.
What are we planting?
Mostly herbs
Oh, nice.
and vegetables.
Also nice.
Backyard
And
will be mostly the herbs, while the front yard will bear some pleasantries of particular vegetables that'll be appealing.
And who is supposed to be on shift today?
You do see the means of one person who is holding the glaive. Seems to be, from what you could tell, sweating.
Well, he should be.
We'll discuss later.
Are you familiar with the term flog?
He would tell you no. He is not
He
well.
doesn't know what it means.
He is
He doesn't know what it means to be flogged.
well with his means. He's always pretty much kept up with his routines and stuff like that. This is pretty much essentially for anybody who is insightful. First time actually breaking formality.
Protocol.
Yeah, protocol.
Well, you guys need to bear in mind that we could be here at any time. And while we do not, I mean, we're not offensive to the point where we don't want you. We want a professional relationship here. You people work for us. Don't take advantage of us or we'll find other people to work for us. What
Okay.
happened?
I'm not sure.
What?
There was a couple of times of it in and out, in and out. Not sure what that was.
Sounded like somebody unplugged their mic and plugged it back in.
Yeah,
That?
don't think
No.
so. I don't know. Anyways, though, from what you were saying,
Oh, I was finished.
right. Response that you would get would be a case to where the young blacksmith did step up accordingly, to which said, it was originally my idea. I did buy majority of some drinks, but then we kind of went carried away with some of yours, but only a couple of bottles worth.
Still, we will have to make sure that we set aside some protocols for such behavior.
Of course.
Somebody needs to maintain the gate. There needs to be a professional. There needs to be a professional atmosphere, regardless.
Agreed. To which I do have a means of a report for you for during the time that you were gone. Between my work, whatnot, I've managed to accumulate 75 platinum for you, and attaining a small portion for myself.
Nice.
Vera Village is actually pretty much looking for a means of expansion and also progressing. So, I happened to take up a few of those jobs while I had some extra time.
It might be worth it if they have the means to progress. It might be worth it to invest in something there ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Essentially is how I seen it. To which the herbalist does step up and say, in regards of thanks to your triumph or your renown with the means of the arena and stuff like that, and hearing about you being a resident, Vera Village has also placed a means of essentially a discount for my people to be able to purchase some land and expand with the means of our herbs and vegetables.
Nice. How far away is Vera Village?
About a day worth.
Oh, okay. Meaning if we started walking in the morning, we'd be there by nightfall.
Yeah.
Distance of Greenville to Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Yeah, that would not be an unreasonable place for us to make an investment.
It is still considered a means of a settlement, but a growing one regardless.
Right. Hey, John, I just want to point out it's 10 after 10.
Would we like to take this time to call it this time?
I think it's probably a good place to stop.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we shall try.